Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shane, this is Shane's Games, and tonight we are playing some Bastion. This isn't going to be the first time we played it, so if you want to see how we got to where we are right now, look in my info below, you'll see a link to my YouTube where I archive all of my streams, not just this game, but every game I have ever played on stream. So, if you want to see some weird, some unusuals, or some nostalgic games played start to finish, feel free to click through that and check it out sometime, but for right now, let us get back into the game. Last time, let's see where it leaves us off, and then I'll recap. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome.
Yeah, we saw this last time. Can I skip it?
See,
No,
Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion.
Here's a recap then.
Zolf can barely muster the words. The Calamity failed, he says, but I will not.
Dun dun dun.
And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone.
And he broke the monument. That bastard.
Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home.
So unfortunately now we're gonna have to track him down and
Zolf
kick his
got
ass.
through reading that journal. He just snapped, started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him.
Now that was something we found last time, but we didn't actually get to read the journal because it wasn't a language we were able to read.
Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
So unfortunately we don't know what it was in those journals that actually set off Zolf, but what we do know for certain is this was a huge dick move, so we're gonna find him and beat him up anyway. I think that's a fair trade. Alright, so I did this last time, so I'm just redoing it because it didn't save after I did it. I'm going to get rid of the bullet scatter on the
Takes
dueling
a lot of
pistols.
moving pieces to make a dependable sidearm.
And then we're going to stop there because I am a little short on funds, but we'll come back to that later. And I think once I fully upgrade the dueling pistols, they are going to be a weapon. They're possibly going to be a weapon I want to carry around. But for right now, we are going back to the Breaker's Bow, because I've upgraded the hell out of that, and it is a really nice weapon at this point. And I think that's all we need to do in town for right now, so let's get right back
The city
to it.
brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
Alright, still don't know what these shards are, but we'll take a look, see what we can find. Oh, there's a dueling pistols hunting ground, but I don't know if the hunting grounds actually use my upgrades. So I'm going to come back there once I get a little more upgrades. That might make it a little easier. Jawson Bog. It rests somewhere in this fetid, overgrown marsh known for driving men mad. I don't know, Zero. How come you weren't here before? That's an excellent question. You tell me. Explain it to me with simple words I can understand.
After Zolf's little episode, kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back.
I'll figure it out. So there's
Well,
my
I
bow.
let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do?
An excellent question. So we'll find out. Gotta get those shards. I think that's the key here. Gotta find some way. Get those shards, rebuild everything. Today was celebration or something. No, not celebrating anything today.
Bind. Hurt the Bastion bad.
I mean, I probably should be celebrating because, you know, celebrations are awesome. But no, just another stream today. No worries, my friend.
But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine.
Alright, so mini cores. I like the sound of that. Kind of creepy and empty here. Not seeing anything of anything. Oh, hey, there's a shard. Easy peasy.
Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds.
What just happened?
This place is intoxicating.
Ah, crap. Oh, I'm tripping balls.
Gone. Might be gone for good for all I know.
No, I'm fine. Everything's good. See, I'm back in Prosper Bluff, and everything's fine. Drinks are bad, okay?
Somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go.
Oh, that crit's really fast now. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Whoa, hey! Whoa! Hey, folks! Oh, this isn't good. There's a lot of these guys. Alright, good. That helped clear them out a good degree. Alright, so I gotta turn my back, get them to open their eye, but they only open it for a second then. Let them get close and then hammer them. I think that's the trick. Whew. Oh, you just redeemed it? Alright, Zero. Get in touch with me after the stream and I will get you a reward. I think you're on Discord, so I'll hit you up on Discord, Zero, for your reward. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, feel free to check your points, guys, and feel free to redeem. Hi, it's the Siren. Oh, jeez!
The dead welcome him with open arms.
Oh, hey guys! Oh, jeez! Oh! Wow! That went badly in a hurry. Yeah, you can too if you want, Digital Fox. Feel free to. Oh, jeez! I gotta remember to shield myself too. I'm getting rusty at this.
No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella.
Oops. We can shoot gas fellas though, no problem. Ooh, that is a big squirt. It's a humongous squirt. Lots of health too. That's not good. Freaking big squirts. This place sucks.
What do you say to a kid who's seen too much?
Stop tripping balls, maybe? That seems like a good thing to say. Where do we go from here? Anything over here? Surrender?
I'm Zolf of the Ura. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Oh, jeez.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. Did anybody else survive?
I haven't seen anybody else so far.
Sure enough, he finds
What do I find?
beggars, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gaiters.
The hell? Wow! Oh, they were friendly a second ago. They were friendly. Why didn't they stay friendly? Well, that was unpleasant. Oh, that's one of the guys that I have to hit from the back, right? It looks like he's kind of stuck. Ooh. Ooh, he is a little hard to get to right there. I do think he's stuck, though. Can he get out of there? There we go. Nice, there we go. You're not failing, Zero. It's all good. We're gonna get through this one way or another. I feel confident.
Kid can't fall.
Oops.
No matter how hard he tries.
I seem to have there. Alright, it looks like the path goes this way through all the flowers that I don't want to touch.
Can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Yay!
Kid sets foot inside one of Ceylondia's famous watering holes.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's huge!
He's just gonna have to straighten him out.
Oops, wrong button. Dang it. That was a waste.
He has the nerve to flash the shield he stole. He's a petty thief.
What? No, I'm not. Don't turn on me now, old man. There we go. Take a more direct approach to taking these guys out. Ow. It sort of worked. There we go.
Kid succeeds where the Calamity fails.
That's a morbid way of looking at it. I guess that'll work. Sweet, sweet health tonics. I'm in bad shape, so I need whatever I can get.
Would you look at what he did to poor old Ronnie, the bartender?
No, he was dead. He was already dead.
The story's supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one.
Is it?
Now here's a kid whose whole world's alright, snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He wakes up. I'm just fooling.
Well, that's cruel.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant.
Seems to be the beginning of the game over again. Oh, you're taking off soon, Digital Fox? Alright, well thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed what you did see. I always appreciate seeing you in here. And you have a good evening and a good rest of your weekend if I don't see you for the rest of it. I will try to check out your stream as well tomorrow if you're streaming. So make it something good. I'm kidding, it always is.
Left of Piff, the bull.
Hi, it's just the chibi piths. Hey guys. Hey chibi pith. I need to get around you.
Gods, they're all undone.
I didn't do that. Zero,
He sees what's left of his lifelong friend.
Oh jeez! Zero, I'm about at the halfway point of this game. Ooh.
His friend, he's come undone too.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. If you don't mind. Everything's so weird and spooky and confusing and full of drugs in this place. I don't like it. I don't like it.
What's left? Undone.
Hello? Hello? You okay there, old timer? Don't bail on me now, dude. Oh, he's bailing on me. He has left the building. That's fine. Fine, I'll just make my own way. We'll figure this out. Hello?
Thought we'd lost him, but he finally comes to.
Oh, thank goodness. And we got the shard.
The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole.
Whoa! That's new.
Disgusting things.
And I'm real close to getting another level up, too, so that'll be good.
Ever heard of a lung blossom?
No?
It's bigger than the stories say.
What in the hell is that? Oh, jeez.
The breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak.
What is it even doing? This place is a little dangerous. Well, my counter shots don't seem to be going directly back to it, so I'm not sure what to make of that. But it takes damage when I shoot it, so that's good. Suppose that's something. Ooh, and he's spawning more enemies. That's not something. Oh, and bad ones, too. Alright, and back to it. Wow, yeah, he spawned a lot of enemies. That's not
They
good.
say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind.
Ooh. was hallucinating. That's not good.
Well, the kid prunes it down to size somehow.
Whew. I'll take it. Alright. Get the heck out of here.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it.
Yeah, that was spooky. Let's put that behind us. Let us never speak of the bog again.
A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, gotta do what we gotta do. Let's pop it in.
That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business.
I like the sound of that.
A single shard can breathe new life into this place.
So we get a whole bunch of them. I like it. Good plan. Good plan. Alright, anything new to be done here? Why are all the foundations lit up? Is there something we could do with them now? Let's see.
The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places.
Ooh, extra upgrade tiers. Alright. So what do I want to upgrade then? Looks like I get a second tier on all these, so... True Distillery gives you spirit upgrades. Ooh. What does the True Armory do? A new skill, that's not very interesting. What else have we got over here? I like upgrades. True Lost and Found gives new inventory, simple enough. True Memorial gives new vigils, that one I might have to start with. And I don't even care about the temple because I don't use that. Yeah, let's start here just so we have access to those and maybe we can get some new vigils.
The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over.
Hey there, Durzak, how are you doing this evening? Welcome into the stream. Alright, we got a shitload of new vigils. Let's see what we got. Survive a trip to who knows where with at least one shrine idol activated. That's going to be tough, but I think it could be doable. Quickly put 12 bullets in a single foe without missing. Now that we upgraded the guns, we could probably do that later. We don't have the pike. Use the Ford to upgrade 5 weapons to tier 3. We can get that later on, I think. Spend 10,000 fragments. Ooh, that's going to be, that should be doable later on. Get level 5? Yeah, we can totally do that. Create every structure. Oh, we still need to get 5 more. Interesting. Alright, so a lot of those are actually pretty doable, so that's good to see. So let's continue on and see what else we can find.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Alright, Rothus Lagoon, shard detected. Folktales say this is where the legendary Ankle Gator Queen resides. Oh, that looks like something that'll be friendly, and I'm sure we'll chat with it and maybe have some... No, it's a boss fight. Let's be honest, it's probably a boss fight.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon.
It looks like a land shark. Are there land sharks there?
Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here.
Oh, good. Good, that sounds like a fun place to be. Awesome. Fantastic. Land sharks. Why'd it have to be land sharks? And I got tagged right off the bat. That's
All kinds of beasts we don't know up from down, still lurking about.
Got surrounded there. Didn't want to use my special skill though since so early on, but we got him. And oh hey, there's skill right here. Sneaky decoy.
Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon.
Interesting. Nice. Power shot. That seems like the way forward, so let's check over here real quick for secrets. Yeah, here we go. Big chunk of crystal. We'll need those for buying all the things. You can cash up color ones. Or am I wrong about you building this thing just now? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean about colored ones. The bigger the crystals look visually, the more they're worth, if that's what you mean. Yeah, see, those big crystals right there count for more than just 1 or 5. They count for a whole bunch.
Even the brushers learned to fear this place.
Ooh, blue one of those shoots 3 shots. That's dangerous. So yeah, they are upgrading all the
They
enemies
used
now.
to think that ankle gators were extinct.
Uh-oh. That seems like foreshadowing. Oh, jeez!
Well, they ain't.
Alright,
One of them's been living in the tall grass.
point
They
taken.
called her Queen Anne.
Yeah, no, the ones that I can cash in are the ones that have a star over them. The ones that are different colored are ones I already have cashed in. So I've already cashed in a couple of them, which is cool. Use machete and bow. Alright, nice. Currently I'm using bow and hammer. But I might switch to the twin pistols later on. I have to decide.
The lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course.
Couple apples there. And it's always cool to hear what specs people used in here, because for me, this seems like just the...
Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things.
There we go, level 4, sweet. Yeah, for me, this is the perfect spec so far, but...
worse than an ankle gator's breath. A stinkweed.
Oh, jeez. I remember these guys. These guys are bastards. So I gotta dodge those green clouds, lest I take a crap load of damage from them.
Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist.
I do like shooting birds and getting crystals. You cannot betray the bow. Bow is love. Bow is life. Bow is so great.
Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools.
But I do feel like I kind of want to change things up sometimes, you know? Try something different. Brusher's pike, speaking of something different.
Brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same.
I do like keeping my distance from things. Oh, jeez! Does a decent amount of damage, too. Certainly kills the crap out of these guys. Oops, ooh! There we go.
Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit.
I like backing off a bit. That's a good thing. Why don't you just stay backed off there, Queen Anne? I'd appreciate that. Hold B to prepare to throw. Alright, so this has a ranged application as well.
Kid's got a mean throwing arm.
Nice!
Those pin cushions been living off the ankle gator's scraps.
There we go. Good timing on that one. Stinkweed again.
Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths.
So it's a good place to dodge them for a little bit, but I still gotta work my way around the stinkweed clouds. Yeah, the twin pistols seem like they'd be an interesting weapon, but I wanna upgrade them before I actually try them out, because right now I've got my bow upgraded to tier 3, and so it's doing a crap load of damage. And so I don't want to swap out just yet, but possibly later. Possibly. Oh, hello.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap.
Yeah, this does look like a trap, alright.
One bad step in that tall grass and it's Queen Anne's lunch.
I'm being careful. Luckily these green guys can't aim. They just gotta shoot in the direction they're
He
shooting.
holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options.
Yeah, back off, Queen. I'm doing good here. Pike and pistol, that's an interesting combination. I really do like the hammer. It just does so much damage, and plus the hammer's spin move I find to be really effective as well.
Still no sign of the shard.
I think I am going to switch back to my hammer for a little bit, at least. Sneaky decoy is nice, but I just love the, Yeah, Whirlwind is just such a fantastic move,
Well,
especially...
Brusher's way ain't really his style.
Especially because I've actually got the tonic on that increases the damage I do with special abilities. So it does a crap load of damage. That is definitely my style. Uh-oh. I'm going back now. Whoa! Gotta love that power shot,
The
though.
closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows.
Yeah, that's
Kid's
worrying
gotta
me.
make a run for it. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining.
No, it
They
ain't.
make a tasty snack.
Whew. Yeah, this guy is tough to hurt when I'm without using the butcher's bow, so that I might have made a mistake there. There we go. There we go. Alright, cool. So now I can move forward. I was getting a little worried there. But yeah, the pike was probably a good idea to hang on to just to take out those armored guys, but what are you going to do?
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding.
Yeah, there are a whole bunch of them now. Luckily, they're easy to take out from a distance if you know they're coming. Which I do. Alright, so I'll wait for these clouds to dissipate and then I'll head up there. So you have piercing throw and main source of damage would be pistols.
Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the queen.
Doesn't actually sound like a bad spec. You make it sound very interesting there, Durzak. I like the sound of it. In principle, at least. Go, go.
Can't get hasty in a place like
this. Oh, damn it. There we go. Whew. Gotta be hasty, otherwise that thing is going to eat me. I'm not down with that. Ankle gator egg.
Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around.
Fair enough. And I'll just take off with the egg then.
Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? They use a kid as bait.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so how do I fight this
now
thing?
She's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. The shard's sitting in plain view.
Alright, so that's what I gotta do.
If you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running.
Alright, simple enough. Just gotta lure her out and then hammer on her for a while. Like she's easier to hit in one direction though. Alright, yeah, I start to see where her hitbox is. It's a little deceptive, but her hitbox is a little lower than it looks like it is, I think. Ow. And of course now she's summoning other enemies to deal with. But I need to focus on her above all else, I think.
She's starting to get annoyed.
Well, too bad for her. She can stay annoyed. I got a hammer. And no cur. There we go. See, her hitbox isn't quite as wide as it looks like, so you gotta get right up on her to nail her. But I can do that. Uh-oh, starting to move faster now.
Now we've made her mad.
Oh! Wow, alright, yeah, she's mad. Ow! Alright, this is a little dangerous. Ooh. How am I supposed to deal with that? She's moving so fast now. I think I got her there. It's tough to tell. Ow! Dang it. There, got her. Gotta really time this right. Bam! Alright. I can do this. I can totally do this. Maybe. I'm still doing good. I've still got 3 health tonics, so as long as I'm quick, I should be able to... There we go. Just keep laying in the hits. Nice!
Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the brushers.
Alright, so let's take out these guys so they're not hassling me on the way. And we go ahead and move forward. Sweet! Resources. I'll take it. What musical instrument is that we hear in the background? I'm not actually sure. Some sort of string instrument. Maybe I don't think it's a banjo. Maybe a mandolin or something like that? Something similar to that.
And he's home free.
That's a good question. I never thought about that. Am I supposed to move forward? Doesn't seem like I can there. Oh, no. We got the ad right here. Skyway it is.
Done what needed to be done.
I'm happy about that. Alright, moving right along
Queen
tonight.
Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel.
Oh yeah, let's pop that in.
All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
I'll say so. Alright, let's do the rounds around town, see what everybody's got to say. Hey Zia, what do you think of this ankle gator egg?
That gator's a crazy gal, but so is the gal who promised to look after her.
Now we have a baby ankle gator. That's adorable. I'll take it. No, I haven't yet. I know what it does, Durza, because I've played this before. I'm gonna wait till a little later before I go after it. But yeah, that's not something, you know, as a guy that doesn't do 100% runs, that's not something I'm necessarily going to dig real deep into, but I think I might be able to pull off something on it.
They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
Not like there's anybody to tell about it, but yeah, I get your point. Alright, so second shard is going to go towards the forge. Get some new upgrade
Ain't
tiers
saying
there.
Much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city.
Too true. Oh, it gets replaced later on? I didn't remember that. Alright. I think we're good there. What do we want to do here? Nothing too much to see. We got a little bit of spending money if we want to spend it. Alright, no more things we can buy for the bow, unfortunately. Oh, alright. Well, I am feeling pretty good. Maybe I'll check it out now, huh? See, I don't want to check out the idols because I don't care. I think I'd probably like to get some Bastion bourbon, honestly, because I'm kind of terrible at this game. But, you know, lunkhead liquor doesn't sound bad either. Let me grab both of them. And then we will head over to the tavern and see if we can slot in, because I did get another level now that I'm thinking about it. I forgot about that. Let's head to the distillery. Alright, cool. And I suspect I want one of those two ones that I just took. But right now, let's take the lunkhead liquor. I do like counter-blocking.
A sip of lunkhead liqueur will toughen you up. Too bad it's like drinking a saddlebag.
It sounds delicious. Mmm, tasty. Take a puff on the pipe, shall we?
Poor kid collapses after just one drag.
Lightweight!
The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
Where whiskey's only good if you get hit, and I don't plan to do that. I say as I do it all the time. Hello? Anybody here? We got hostiles! So what this is it's sort of a challenge level. Gives you a whole bunch of enemies to fight. And you see if you can last all the way to the end, which is a long way, to be fair.
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
But see, there are some nice rewards. And you get some nice story as well. There we go.
Fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
Hopefully not. Don't lie in your sleep. That's just rude. Nice. Took those guys out right and fast. Sweet.
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
Yeah, the plot in this game, it sounds strange to say, but the plot in this game is more or less optional, so you don't have to come here and hear the plot, but you will be missing out on a lot, certainly, if you don't.
Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there.
Yeah, so it just says 16 reflections remain, so that's how many more levels I gotta progress through if I want to finish this thing. It's not a small number. Certainly.
School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money.
Which we heard about at the very start of the game. Ooh, almost missed him behind the monument
Thanks
there.
to folks like the kid, the walls kept Zealandia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it.
Good job, kid. Our city thanks you for your civic duty. Nice power shots.
Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
Ouch. So yeah, this is, I'm doing pretty well so far, but it's only going to get harder faster from here. I don't want to get cocky. Luckily those power shots are doing me real well right here. Gotta get the tiny one now, and we're good.
The
Sweet.
city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
What? Ooh, nope. Ooh, shoot. Should probably block those instead of trying to dodge. Ooh. Hit him back with their own medicine. There we go. Whew.
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years.
That's hardcore, dude. Yeah, so not taking damage is the biggest thing in here. Gotta be cautious, stick and move. Otherwise you risk not having enough life to continue on. Ah, there we go. I was wondering where that last guy was. Ooh. Shoot, didn't mean to get that. Oh well, I can't leave him laying on forever.
Zealandia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls.
Kid's a badass then. Also tragic hero. Ooh.
Out there, kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break.
Yeah, and gotta make sure not too many platforms fall, otherwise I'm gonna be screwed for that as well. Making good progress though. Just gotta keep this up. Luckily these are staggered at how they come in. Give me time to deal with it.
Standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
Badass. Ooh. Ooh. That's dangerous. Shoot. Fire. Fire bad. Take this thing out before it does too much damage. Get over to the other one now. Oh, there's two of them over here. That's not good. Hopefully that spin move would take out more than it did, but I'll take that, I suppose. Ooh, so many of them. There we go. Alright, still doing alright on tonics. Overall, there's still another guy hiding around here somewhere, right? Oh, there he is. Hiding right behind the monument. Bastard!
One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
That sounds dangerous. Oh, jeez. Got a couple of the bastards now. Shoot! So many of them. Gotta get out of there. Blue goo with damage over time. Not good.
He saw nothing where the world used to be. The Calamity happened just like that.
Yeah, Bo is doing me great dividends in this level. I'm quite happy. Ooh.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
Hammer's a good weapon, though. It's not a bad thing to have. One-shotting these bastards. Who else wants some? Nice power shots. Those power shots, for those who weren't here before, are the shots I do when
through twisted
I blink
streets,
white. It does
he
more
ran
damage.
with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
What do you like about the machete, Durzak? Sell me on it. Oops. Ooh. These guys are fast. Don't want to get caught. Oh, jeez. Now we got more friends. Oh, I'm getting cornered here. This isn't good. Come on, gotta take him out. Too much blue goo. Too much blue goo. Whew.
Well, he finally arrived at Caelandia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
The crits, that's true. Yeah, I did see the crit build for it, and that did look pretty tempting. Oops, ooh, that's too many. Cutting their numbers down, though. Nope, nope. Get some distance on this bastard. There we go.
But then, all he got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
Yeah, he hasn't asked his name, has he? Didn't even realize that. That bastard. How rude. Oh, jeez. Those lanterns are knocking down parts of the map when I kill them. That's not good. Map is looking scarier by the second.
Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made them real, not me.
What does that even mean? Oh, jeez. Now we got the bull? Holy crap. Not ready for this. Clear out. Get some space. I like space. Space is good. There we go. Oops, I fell off. Shoot. Didn't need that. And I didn't need to grab that tonic either. There we go. Nice.
I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
Nah, technical issues again, Drav. So we had to bail out and go to Bastion. Try again next time. But hey, welcome into the stream, Drav. How are you doing this evening? Either go every hit is a crit or every other hit is a crit, but the crits are devastating. Both interesting builds. I like those. I'd prefer the every hit is a crit, though. I like a little bit more reliability. Alright, I finished one of the reflections. Good deal. It was the game crashed, and then every time I loaded up the save, it would crash basically immediately as soon as I loaded up the save file. So I'm hoping the save file isn't a lost cause, but we will find out. Alright, I'm going to pick up the dual decider, because I'm sure I want that later if I do switch over to the pistols. And I'll restore the stab synth as well, because I like having a good variety of those tonics. Then I think we're about done here. Let's go ahead on to the next level.
The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
Certainly feeling good about having beaten that reflection. That was fun. That was a tough one, but I feel good about it. Save yourself the trouble and burn the game. I can't. This game is everything to me, Drav. If it was any other game, I would have, but Deadly Premonition, I love it so much. Something sharp. Point Lemaine, shard detected. It's somewhere inside the city's largest outpost in the Wild Unknown. Wild Unknown sounds dangerous, but isn't everything in this game at this point?
Know how Caelandia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine.
Is it a mine? I do see that mining
If
cart
the
right there.
wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here.
Ow.
But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show.
There we go. So I don't even really need to charge these guys, I just need to hit them. There we go. Boom. Nice.
The army's triggers once had the place on lockdown.
Everyone has a creepy secret. Mine is deadly premonition. That's all there is to it. Oh, hey, new weapon. The Army Carbine.
Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam. Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check.
That does a lot of damage, but it's very slow. Imagine not very accurate if I don't let it charge all the way either. Ooh. Or, ow. Ow! Damn it. Got hit by some of the gas there as well.
Point Lemaine seen better days for sure. But
My treasure. Ow. That one hurt. Luckily I had that counter tonic on. I think that's what did it in so quickly. I appreciate that.
Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works.
Hello? What is this?
It's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift.
I'll take it.
Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks.
Oh, there's always trouble, isn't there? Luckily, I'm gonna shoot at. Basically a shitty bow. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. I think I'll switch back after this, but it's an interesting concept. I like how much damage it does. It's hard to say no to that, but no, with the upgrades on my bow, it's just too sweet to turn down. Bam.
The grand rail's all grown over with things the Calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf.
Yeah, the Calamity does seem to have spawned a lot of very bad things. I'm gonna keep shooting those very bad things if you don't mind.
Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by.
Hell yeah. No baddies on my watch. That is the rule. Nice, that does so much damage on the reflect now. It should be reflecting more to make up for it.
Lunkheads settled in like they own the place.
Holy crap. Oh, that's dangerous. It's gonna be hard to fight on these tiny platforms. There we go. Just gotta go under him. That's the trick. Bingo bango. We have a winner. Alright, what else we got here? Who else seeks death?
Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers coughing fungus everywhere.
Wallflowers. Boo.
Only one way to cure a cough like that.
With guns! I like it. Alright, where do we want to go from here? This way! Yeah, let's get the bonuses down here. Hello, bonuses. Oops! And a new friend. Wow, the recoil on that could actually knock me off here. That's a little scary. I have to be cautious of that while we finish this level. Luckily, the enemies don't seem too good at dodging. Ooh, gotta get my shield up a little quicker on that. There we go. Tough to judge when those birds are going to attack. They have such a small window and they don't really show much when they do. Ooh.
Not much wiggle room up there near the rail.
Really not. Ow, shit. Wow. Guy beat the crap out of me. That's dangerous. Check down here and see if we can get another bonus, maybe. Ooh, this guy's new. Never seen one that shoots little spiraling shots like he does.
Place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple.
A little bit of health, I'll take that. Don't think that rifle's very good versus fast enemies? No, not at all. But luckily I still got my hammer for when it comes down to that.
Of course, the Grand Rails seen much more fighting in bygone times.
And what do you know, here's the arsenal. Let's switch back to my breaker's bow.
Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Celandian War.
That'll do. My bow is back, everything is right with the world. That's all I need. Just need my bow back. There we go. Yeah, that guy has a really weird attack
It's
pattern.
right here that Zolf's forefathers decided to mix it up.
I assume that weird attack pattern is what makes him dangerous. Don't think that rifle's good, period. Fair enough. I don't think I'll be switching back to it for what it's worth. Oh, they're the ones that hem me in. I wasn't sure who was doing that before.
Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad.
Oh, that's why the war started. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, jeez. Too many baddies.
The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs.
There we go. Gotta watch out for that little explosion after he dies, too. Oh, hey! And the shard. Good deal.
Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though.
I'll take it.
All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp weed central.
That's not good. We'll just walk very carefully then. That should be fine.
Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath?
No, I can't say I have. Oh, that, I guess, lasts for a long time.
While choking on swamp weed.
Ooh. Yeah, we definitely don't want to do that if we can avoid it.
Fingers trying to prick you in the eye.
No, can't say I have.
Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun.
Yeah, I'm getting that impression. Thanks for letting me know. Ooh. Getting nailed by the gas. There's way too much going on right here. Ooh. Oh. Heal up. Bashing my way through this thing now. It's something fancy though, that's nice. Peckers. Oh geez, come on. One of these guys now? Alright, I can roll through without taking too much damage, I think.
Last, it's the end of the line.
Sweet.
You'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days.
Probably. But we're good, we're good. Hammer is too slow? I don't know. It is...
Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him.
It is certainly slow, but I feel like the slowness is made up by the sheer amount of damage you can do. You know, it feels like it strikes a good balance out of all the weapons. That's my feeling, at least.
Not just another wallflower or pincushion, mind you.
This feels like a DLC to you? Did they announce what they're going to change in that? Well, I mean, I have tried machete, because you have to try out the machete.
It's Zolf.
Is it you, Zolf?
Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man. Then wham.
Ow!
When the kid comes to, the man's long gone, but something else is there.
A sealed note.
The only words kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia.
The heck? Left a note for Zia then.
Well, what's a kid to do?
So we get out of here.
He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note.
Yeah, I tried out machete for a while. I didn't like the range so much, and I didn't like the...
That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it?
I didn't like the base damage output. Maybe it'll be better once I upgrade it. That's very possible. So Zia, about this note.
The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the Calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zolf.
Ah, I see what you mean there, Trav. Yeah, it does sound kind of like DLC.
Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get.
Alright. You got anything for me?
Zolf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived. And what exactly Zolf told him?
I mean, half the reason I'm still using the hammer is because of that special ability that does that spin move. It's really nice in panic situations, which I get into pretty often.
To unlock the potential of this place.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think the pipe got replaced. Alright, what do we want to upgrade next? I think... Let's see what these tier 2 spirits are, shall we?
Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve.
What are falling malt, reduce damage from falling, 200% damage by falling on foes. Damn, that's a strangely specific one. +2 black tonics. Survive an attack that would have brought defeat. That's alright. Nothing too spectacular there, but nice to have. Let's see, let's check in here, but it's just telling us we got new stuff, and I already knew that. I think next one's probably going to be the shop over there. That'll be good. So,
Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking.
I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. I want to upgrade my weapons a little bit more. And I don't think I've got any materials for it just yet. But yeah, I can get tier 4 and 5. So let me upgrade a little further before I take that on, because I bet that one's going to be pretty tough. For now,
the shards are getting harder to find.
So it would seem. Colford Cauldron, shard detected. Here it simmers in this unstable area, which once pierced to the heart of the world. That sounds intimidating. Let's see what's here.
Not everything blew up in the Calamity. Why Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time.
Yeah, this looks pretty dangerous.
Cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago.
Got me a little XP for that. I see you guys hiding there.
Fill the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. If you wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt.
Something's shooting at me over there. Ooh. Another one of these plants, except a little bit changed spec. Alright. I do definitely appreciate that the game doesn't just do recolors. They tend to have new abilities, and you have to react to them differently. It's a really nice way to do...
So, in a way, the beasts of the wilds, they're all survivors, too.
It's a really nice way to do new enemies without having to just completely, draw new models for everything. It's a good compromise, is what I'm saying. And sometimes that's all you need. You don't need spectacular, you don't need tons of man hours, you just need a good compromise. I am totally cool with that. Come on, open back up, you bastard. There we go.
It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living in a place like this.
So
As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron.
Hello, the fire bellows.
That learning led to some interesting inventions.
Ooh. Frickin' flamethrower.
The raw power of the world fell right into our hands.
That's pretty spectacular. I do like flamethrowers. And it auto reloads on a charge. That's certainly new. Let's see what we got over here. Hello. I see you, you bastard.
Playing with the cauldron's fires became an addiction.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can see how it could become an addiction. It is pretty fun. I keep taking damage from though. Anything down here? Maybe. Not sure which path I need to take to go forward. Oop. I do see a material over here, so let's try this first. Something heavy. I'll take it. Shoot these flowers since they give a little bit of XP for killing them. I do like XP. I feel like I'm a little under-leveled. I'm not sure how that happened, but probably from running from those enemies in the early levels. But I definitely feel like I could be a bit higher level than I am right now. Nice shot. Yeah, while the birds are moving
off a good many secrets out here.
While the birds are moving perpendicular to me, they're hard to hit with the bow because it's a relatively slow-moving weapon, as far as the ammunition goes, anyway.
But we discovered other things we're better off not knowing.
Ooh. There we go. That was nicely done. Oh, and I don't have a special ability.
The unforgiven scent of sulfurous dirt.
That's unfortunate.
Taste of air so hot it sticks to your lungs.
Nice. It's literally just a bellows that shoots fire out. Hey there, Captain. How are you doing this evening? Welcome into the stream. You a Bastion fan? Or just stopping by? Ow, ow, oh. Didn't even notice that coming behind me. Got distracted. My bad. Ow. I gotta shoot those things from a distance. No room to maneuver here, so they're gonna get hit anyway. Probably roll through them though if I'm careful, which I'm not. There we go. Alright, let's take a tonic and let's keep moving. Fan of Bastion, yes I am as well. This is going to be my second playthrough, but you know, despite this being an indie darling at the time, I still feel like the game didn't quite get the respect it deserves, because this is really a fun game.
All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot.
Glad to hear you enjoy it though. Hope you'll enjoy the stream as well. Drinking coffee and chilling in stream sounds like a good way to handle a night. I am doing good as well. Bastion is about as fun as I remember. There's not too much you could ask besides that.
Never thought we'd find so much life in all that ash.
I think I found another baby critter for later. I'm down with that. Torch everything. Right, this
The
looks
more
like
ash we swept aside, the more life we found.
There we go. Nice. That ricochet. I really do like the ricochet mechanic in the game because it encourages you to be a little more cautious.
As they come.
Ooh. Ooh, that was dangerous. Now, luckily, these guys are more support,
We pressed on.
so they're not great at fighting at a range. Soundtrack of this game is amazing. This soundtrack and the soundtrack for the game's follow-up, Transistor, which I played on stream as well. Transistor's another fun game too. I'm not sure if I like it better in this game.
Sifting through the cauldron's secrets anyway.
But I do like it, I can tell you that much. Get me my hammer back if you don't mind. That way I can get my skill back on Whirlwind. Beautiful. Oh, thank you for the follow there, Captain. Hope you continue to enjoy what you're seeing here. Have you played Transistor as well? I'll tell you too, I heard that Supergiant, the company that make this, is actually working on a third game as well. I saw a little bit of it. I don't think there's too much out there right now, but I'm going to be curious to try that out day one. I think they've earned my trust with games like this. And that's always nice to say when you got a company that's done so well by you that you're willing to give it respect.
We look down inside Colford Cauldron.
Yeah, what'd you see?
Look down through all the smoke and flames.
Yeah? What'd you see? Finish your thought.
We saw in there the heart of the world. The heart now laid bare by the Calamity.
That sounds spooky. Probably don't touch that. That sounds dangerous.
We had to have it.
Oh, jeez.
As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Jawson Bog.
Yeah, I did notice that. Probably should have kept the fire for this part. Would have been handy. Haven't tried Transistor? Forget about that game. I'll try it when you get the money. I hear ya. There's too many games I want to try. I own too many games. There's still too many more I want to try. But you know, in all the eras to live, if we're living in an era where there's too many good games to play,
trek all the way back around the cauldron.
We could do worse. Too many good games to play is a good problem to have, I think.
Luckily, the cauldron cooked up a little shortcut for him.
I like the sound of that. Thank you, Cauldron. I think I took it out there.
Sure,
nice.
It ain't the most convenient path.
But I'll take it. Whatever you got. Take this as well. Ooh, nice. And yeah, here's the exit. That wasn't too bad at all.
Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side.
The hell is this asshole? Huge stink eye. I don't like it. Don't like it. Oh, he's got tons of health, too.
It ain't polite to stare.
Snap. Alright, so... yeah, I've already been here, so all I need to do is continue backwards as I was doing before.
And where there's one stink eye, there's always more.
Ow. Getting right on top of me with the stink, unfortunately. Too many games to play still, and so many that I might get to, and I'm a poor student. Well, you know, the way I look at it is there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time, and my Steam backlog is...
the cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell.
My Steam backlog is probably a couple hundred games at this point, and I don't know if I'm ever going to get to all of them, but I feel optimistic. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying, keep hoping, and keep playing, you know? As long as you've got games to play, I think you're in good shape.
Kid don't shed any tears for him, though.
I would rather have too many good games to play than not enough good games to play. I'll put it that way. Ow. And right now, I have too many good games to play, so I'll take that. Plus, I just got myself a PS4 just 2 days ago, actually, so gonna be plenty of good stuff on that. I'd been holding off before getting it, but I think Horizon Zero Dawn was what finally broke me. That game looks fantastic. And of course, that's the way I gotta go. Remember good times without region lock on Steam?
With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city.
Unfortunately, there's like I don't, because, you know, living in the US, I never really had to worry about that.
There's nothing left of it.
I've heard about it from some people, but no, luckily in the US, I never really had to worry about that.
It comes back looking like the inside of a chimney.
Oh, you're talking about the price parity thing. No, I do remember that. I never actually messed around with it, but yeah, I heard about the joys of that. Alright, let's show the nest to Zia, see what she's got to say about it.
We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight.
Oh, friendly little bird. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting at, Captain. Thank you for articulating it for me.
The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again.
And it sounds beautiful. Next up, let's do the store, I think.
We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances.
See what their inventory looks like now. A whole bunch of new stuff. Fire bellows skill. Some new materials. Not quite anything that I need, unfortunately. No, not for the items I want to upgrade, it looks like. War machete, fire bellows, and some new spirits. Just a straight up damage resistance. That's a nice one. May as well grab that. Graver Gimlet, 5% chance to turn zealous after defeating a foe, while zealous plus 200% damage for 3 seconds. Holy crap. It's a nice buff. Gains some health by striking foes, but minus 66% health tonic potencies. That's a tough one. Gain some health by counter-blocking with a bullhead shield. That sounds like a nice one, too. I'd actually like to get that as well. I can see myself putting that one on later. Alright, looks like I unlocked another thing at the memorial. Oh, gain 15 mementos. Yeah, I did do that.
The culture. A still life of old unwanted keepsakes.
Booyah.
I've asked a lot of the kid, but this is something he's done on his own.
Hell yes. Initiative, Ruckus. Or Rux. Initiative.
They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now.
Alright. So the new items over here, of course. I am happy with my current build until I can get more materials at least. More materials and more money, there is never quite enough.
We spotted a pecker carrying a shard to Mount Zand.
Huh. Lucky spot then. Mount Zand shard detected. It is held inside the remains of a holy mountain, once filled with flora and fauna. Somehow I'm guessing that it's not going to be quite as pretty right now. Since, you know, everything's all wrecked up and whatnot. But we'll take a look.
Can't rightly call Mount Zand a mountain anymore. There's no more mountains now.
Captain, you are 100% right. I've thought about it before, and I think it's worth mentioning that I think if this game had no narrator whatsoever, this would be a really mediocre shooter. Like, there wouldn't be anything really noteworthy about it.
So they figure they'll hold out right here, on a slab of mountain the Calamity forgot. There's no place left for the beasts of the wild to go.
Like, imagine what a completely different and kind of boring and tedious game this would be without any voiceover whatsoever. The voiceover really makes this game in a big way. And that's a compliment. I think it's really something unique. It's especially interesting because I think there's a lot of games out there where voiceovers are a crutch. They're a bad thing. Voiceovers are covering weakness with the story. You know, your storytelling isn't adequate, so you need somebody just explaining it to the player. A lot of times that's what a narrator is, but in here, the narrator is the setting. He's what makes, you know, the feel of the game the way it is.
Good thing for those beasts the Calamity saved leftovers.
So many of these bastards. Ooh, they do so much damage, too. Gotta be a little more careful. Boom, there we go. I'd like to see some kind of battle between this one and the Darkest Dungeon guy. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. He's another good narrator right there. It's a different feel with him compared to this narrator, but he is a really fantastic narrator as well. No, I don't remember their names as well, but I do remember the fact that they had, oh, jeez, no. This is dangerous. Ow. I do remember that Dota 2 has a voice pack with the narrator for this game. That's adorable. I've heard some of it. It's really funny. Nope. There we go. Ooh, he's a dangerous one.
Those beasts been hoarding all the valuables they could find.
Yeah, this place is kicking my ass. No lie. One reason this is your all-time favorite indie game. Very cool.
We only found that little lair because they found themselves a little shard.
Not a bad pick at all there, Captain. I approve. Ooh. It's so hard to judge getting behind him with the landscape like it is. There we go. Whew. Gotta be careful to keep up on potions because I am down right now and that is a bad thing. There we go.
The creatures of the wild, they've been building a bastion of their own.
Oh, really? You don't say. And luckily, hopefully, now that I'm out of the tall grass, I'll be able to get somewhere a little more interesting. Ah, here we go. Just had to go up this way. Shoot. Hate these guys. Because there's more than one, these guys can just completely ruin your day. I think I want to go over here to explore what kind of items we got.
They even drag their children into this.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, it's a little baby ankle gator. Ooh. Don't know what's a bigger threat, the gas or the ankle gator, but I gotta take them both out. I don't think the ankle gator is gonna let me get enough good shots off to take out the plant, so I'll see if I can take him out first. Oh, now I'm in bad shape. There, we got him. I can focus on the plant. Oh, jeez. This is not working out well for me.
Without a doubt, the situation stinks.
Oh, puns! Yeah, thanks for the puns. That's definitely the help I needed there, old man. With puns. Oh, well, that wasn't really worth journeying over there, but I guess I'll have to live with what I got. That lazy deflect right there. I like it.
Best thing we can do for those beasts right now is put them down quick and clean.
That seems like a awfully violent way to look at the situation, but I guess if you insist. They're gonna keep trying to kill me. I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. I don't think there's anything else over here other than this tonic, but I'll check real quick. Whoa! Son of a bitch, it was a trap. Oh, well, at least I got some more crystals out of it. I'm doing pretty good on money at this point. Love the thing where you explore the levels, the ground reveals itself. Yeah, it makes it hard to plan ahead, but that's actually in a good way. Because you really gotta take things as they come. Galleon mortar, hello.
There's only one kind of mercy left these days.
Oh, I see. Alright, so I'm guessing that's a massive damage in a straight line. Not really my style because of how incredibly slow it is, but ooh, wow, that is a lot of damage. Guess I wasn't kidding about the massive damage thing. That should be interesting for this level at least. Depth mortar! Depth mortar indeed. I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go at this point. I always try and go in the way that doesn't have the next part of the storyline so I can get all the goodies. Like 3 health tonics! Beautiful. Totally good to come over here. And another...
What the city left behind, those beasts took for themselves.
Another artifact, I'll take that. That was a panic shot with a mortar, but that worked out really well. I'll take it. Mortar combat! Dun 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 dun, etc. Boom!
It takes a lot of convincing, and our mortars have to do the talking.
I like that kind of conversation. Mortar-based negotiation, I can deal with that. I see I can't fire again until I fired the first mortar shot. So it's definitely slow, even slower than is apparent immediately.
Look at it this way. It's either them or us.
Yeah, that's basically how I'm
we
looking at it.
They win too. Our Bastion is everybody's game, not just ours.
I suppose. I don't think you're wrong about it. True. Alright, I need to take out this wall right here. Warcraft 3 streamer? You could say he was mortally wounded. I would say that, as a matter of fact, Shira. Oh, missed. Is that not actually there? Is that just scenery? That may just be scenery. Alright, let's continue on then.
Unfortunately, there's no explaining that to a simple beast.
True, you can't tell a plant, let me pass them. I'm trying to save you, dumb plants. They don't seem to be listening now. I did try, though. Nobody can say I didn't. Boom. I like that it can shoot over walls as well, whereas most enemies don't appear to be able to do that.
Those beasts been hard at work fixing up the place.
Well, good on them. I like their initiative. Ah, so there's a maximum range to the mortar as well. That's good to know. And I can do power shots with it. Holy crap, that is a lot of damage. Story's Path of Destiny. I think... Is that the one that's kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure, Captain? Because that sounds really familiar. I think somebody else in channel was talking about that.
Just like we have.
I'm pretty sure somebody else in the channel was talking about it at one point. All the buns and bread isn't here. He's here in spirit, at least. He's always here in spirit. In spirit and in dough. We can take heart at that, at least, cheer.
They've been searching for cores and shards, just like we have.
But they can't have them! They're blowing up birds. That is what I'm doing here. We got a job to do, and it involves blowing up birds. That is dangerous. Not a fan! This thing is so slow, too. Can barely get a shot off before they start shooting again. Looks like we're almost done, though. And I can take him out before he can get through the wall, so screw him! Oh, I didn't even finish him off. There we go. Yeah, I have heard of that one, Captain. I haven't played it.
Thought about turning back, just like we have.
But somebody in chat said they played it and they really enjoyed it. It sounded like an interesting premise, if nothing else.
We just really need their shard.
Yeah, that is what it comes down to, isn't it?
Kid got it fair and square.
Well. Oh, they don't appear to have appreciated that. Fair and square, he says. I don't think they see it that way somehow. Ooh. That got a little dangerous. Continuing to get dangerous. Alright, so I think I've just got to roll out of the way of those shots. They're too much for me to handle. Ooh. Hope that does the trick. Not quite. There's another one right there. Ooh. There we go. Whew.
That's the way.
Yeah, honestly, that probably would have been harder with my bow, so I am glad I hung on to the mortar for this mission, but I'm probably still going to switch back. There's one final FU.
He's done what's best for him, don't you worry. Don't you worry.
I am kind of worrying, I'm going to be honest about that. I liked its story, but the gameplay was kind of repetitive, so I'd give it a 3 out of 5. Fair assessment.
We'll all be better off once the Bastion is complete.
Seems awfully driven about that. But I got no one else's word to take, so I'll take his. I should say, if anyone else in chat has ever played any new games coming out or tried something new, feel free to talk about it in here. I always like hearing about new games going around. I try and hear about pretty much everything out there, but there's just too many games coming out for me to keep track of all of them.
Fixed that thing right up, didn't we? Made these goings-on a little livelier.
Good times. Everyone likes some tunes. Oh, everyone also likes water as I chug that down. Alright, let's see what he's got to say about that.
Suppose it's true a little song can put things in perspective.
Oh, hey. I actually got it put in the map. See what that can do in just a second.
The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though.
Yeah, he beat the crap out of it, but we're fixing it. One piece at a time. Alright, so next we are going to restore the true arsenal.
The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection.
Seems like we will, so it's a good bet. And I will go ahead and switch back to my good old reliable breaker's bow. Because I love it. And interesting at the forge. Ooh, another something heavy so we can upgrade the hammer. Yeah, I heard they made the original version of StarCraft free now. I'm going to have to cash in on that. I actually have a CD copy of StarCraft around the apartment somewhere, but I don't know if I actually have a... I don't know if I have the CD key for it still, so that's a little tricky. Ooh, ignores armor. I like the sound of that. Go ahead and
Put
cash
some
in on that.
finishing touches on the business end of that thing.
Alright, only one upgrade left for this. That's nice. What do we got left? Got 2 upgrades for the Army Carbine, so I could do that. Or no, not the Army Carbine. Sorry, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted something greasy. Tier 2, faster reload or more damage. Ooh. I'm gonna go for faster reload since I guess does chew through
He's
ammo
made a
real
right
quick.
comfortable bed for all those bullets.
Alright, still got plenty of cash. Let's see what the something foul upgrades look like. Plus 20% fuel generation or flame spread wider. Let's go with this. I like less
At least it
downtime.
won't get cold around here with that thing around.
Plus 1 damage per flame. Holy crap. Yes.
On the inside, a fire bellows ain't nothing like its more popular air-spitting cousin.
I did not main Zerg, you are correct. I was a Marine main back in the day. And I did not do very well in multiplayer because my thing is I liked building humongous bases with all kinds of defenses all over the place before I even started anything. Because, of course, I always play defensively in these games, if you haven't noticed. That's just another symptom of that. So yeah, I enjoyed mating humans in that case.
Just a couple shards left. The quarry's gotta have one, right?
That would make sense. Yeah, I do miss that piece of meat, boy. I used to know all of the voice lines in that game. Battle cruiser operational. Take it slow. I think me and my whole group of friends used to play the hell out of that game. I think the campaign would honestly still hold up pretty decently well after all these years. It is a really good campaign, single player, I mean.
Imagine everything you'd need to build a city like Calamity.
Ow.
It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes burstone quarry. The
Nice.
Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the Calamity.
Well, it's good that it survived then. Good
We
to
bought
hear.
the whole place from the Ura on the cheap.
I'm sensing that's not a good
Same
thing.
goes for its natives, rattletails.
Ow. The hell is that thing? So I can't really block those things. Level 5. Beautiful. That'll give us a new spirit once we get back to the Bastion, and I like the sound of that. Hi, friendly gas fella. That was nice to see. Identify
Rattletails ain't the
target.
worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit.
I hear you, sir.
The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are
What?
nested in those rocks.
Seriously? That's a weird detail. Why are there microscopic windbags?
But there was even more to it than that.
Alright, explain it to me. Let's hear the story of the teeny tiny windbags. I'm curious now. Oh yeah, the tank dude. I loved those siege tanks. I was
Not
all
only are
about the
these
siege
rocks a
tanks.
source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things.
Ah, crap. We pissed off the rocks! We pissed off the rocks! That's bad. Never piss off the rocks.
The quarry's secrets ain't exactly obvious. They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in.
Oh, that's spooky. Ooh. Place is dangerous. Oh, this gas fellow turned hostile. I didn't even notice. How observant am I?
No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them.
That's spooky. Ooh. Ow, dang it. They do so much damage. Ow, look at that. This one guy is killing me. I think because I'm missing the dodge button, that's probably not helping. Ooh, at least I got a tonic out of it. Oh, I'm gonna have to use it immediately though. Dang it. That was a bad fight. Baby windbags. Oh god, it's the windbag nursery, isn't it? That's what he's getting at. This is where windbags come from. That's why the windbags are so pissed at us.
Pests turned out to be a problem.
Oh, that's not good. That does explain why they're pissed off, though.
Tunneling in to snack on windbags.
Nice.
Those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities. Even stink eyes started taking root in here.
Naturally. Ooh. And we got more monsters shooting at me. You mean Jergs just to make everyone mad by using Dark Swarm? Holy crap, Dark Swarm was OP.
Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place?
That's a good question. The Dwayne the Rock Johnson is calling. Well, answer the call. Don't leave Dwayne the Rock Johnson hanging. That's just mean.
The Ura always were a superstitious lot.
Alright. Where are we going with this?
Might be the gods told him the quarry's bad news.
Suppose it could be. Is that what happened, though? Or do we not know for sure? Oh man, they got a crossfire set up. That's dangerous. Take these guys out before we move on. Alright.
In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend.
Yeah, it sure seems like it. Seems like this is what basically built the Ura Empire single-handedly. If I'm hearing this correctly. Just open up a new path here. Interesting. This path I want to take? I can't tell. We'll find out. I do. Ooh, yes, it is a path I want to take. I see you over there, beautiful. Hello. Something stringy, yes! This will allow me to upgrade my bow. And since I use the bow all the damn time, that is a very good thing. Good find, good find. This is why you gotta check out all the nooks and crannies in here. Always gotta try and figure out where the game doesn't necessarily want you to go, and then go in that direction as soon as possible. Be right here. I can get that crystal right there.
Those
That seems
rocks,
nice.
all polished to a mirror sheen.
Yes. What about them?
The largest ones, you know as cores.
What? So that's what you mean when you say it's a godsend.
A single core can keep the lights on in an entire city district.
Yeah, that's kind of a big deal right there. That's a game changer to say the least.
The smaller ones, we call them shards.
Holy crap, so... Yeah, we used the hell out of this thing. The whole Zealandian civilization wouldn't be anything if they didn't have these mines. It's kind of a big deal. Get all kinds of things revealed now. I like it. Man, honestly, right now all I'm thinking about is what the tier 4 upgrade for this bow is going to
Shard's
be.
got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland.
Interesting. Alright, I will see you when you get back then, Captain. Enjoy your smoke break. I don't want to fight him. Those guys suck.
The core is all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use.
I wasn't sure if I could actually get him to jump into the void, but there we go.
Rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry.
Yeah?
That honor goes to a beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky.
Oh, he's huge.
Massive things stomp many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him.
I'm really bad at fighting these guys too, so this isn't going to be good.
The only thing harder than the rocks immersed in the quarry
Ow.
is Sir Lunky's head.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting
His
that.
big fat rump's plenty tough too. So's the kid.
Ow.
We never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone.
Whew. That could have been worse. Kind of just brute forced it, but I suppose I'll take
Then the
it.
kid hears a voice calling from down the hall.
Do I?
Are you alright? It says.
Who's asking that? I appreciate them asking, but I'm not sure who would be asking. Let's take a look. Another survivor, maybe? Possibly?
It's him.
What the hell?
I've come to warn you, he says.
Oh, have ya? Ask Zulf why he left the Bastion. What happened back there between you and Rux?
The Bastion is under siege.
What?
Let it fall. You should not go back.
Screw you, Zulf.
Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred.
Hell no. Taking my shard, I'm getting
If
out of
that's
here.
the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you.
Not like it could.
Because my countrymen will.
I'm sorry? Oh, that's not good. We gotta get the hell out of here.
Say what you will about Zulf, but he's a man of his word.
Uh-oh.
His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Too bad for that. Zulf showed him the way here, and here they came.
Zulf, you
Take
bastard.
revenge. They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back.
God dang it. These guys seem pretty tough, too. Well, I'll
I
take
should
it.
have told him sooner about all this. See, the Bastion's no mere safe haven. Big surprise, right?
Not shocked, I'm gonna say that.
To make matters worse, seems the Ura took the girl.
Oh, god damn it. Can this day get any worse? As if I should ask.
They broke in, and they started digging their holes. Something wrong sprung out of those holes, and it's eating away in this place.
Holy crap!
We tried to stop them, but we needed help.
You assholes broke the Bastion! Luckily, it looks like my animal companions are fighting them, but good on them. And they do not appear to be a big fan of me hitting them with a hammer. The Ura, I mean. Good, because it's hammer time. Ow. Still a couple of them left. We're hitting them, though. We're taking the fight to them. Ow, get caught up in the collateral there.
Somehow, some way, he sends those Ura packing. Problem is, it didn't matter. Zulf's plan worked.
Does look like it broke everything, so that's not good. We'll take stock in a second.
We find each other as the dust settles. Then I tell him why the Ura came.
Good question.
To get us back. For the Calamity.
Well, what?
It was Caelandia's master plan to wipe the Ura out.
The Calamity was a WMD?
But part of that plan backfired, didn't it?
It's an understatement.
If only Zulf knew the whole story.
You broke everything! Apparently we've done bad things too, from the sound of
The
it.
shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started.
So it would seem.
What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home.
Sure sounds like kidnapping to me, but what do I know? I'm just a kid. Alright, let's do a little bit of upgrading. That's something stringy. And tier 4, you get extra damage, or arrows cause damage over time. I'll take the extra damage.
Arrows like that can practically find their own way.
Yeah, so it sounds like. I took almost all my cash. And so next, I'm going to go to the distillery, because we got a new upgrade slot. And what do I want for this? I'm probably going to want Mender Mead for this. That sounds really nice, but what I'm going to do for right now is I'm going to take the Bastion Bourbon, because I think it will be good for
If you're feeling low, count on the buttery flavor of our own Bastion Bourbon.
Yeah, I was just heading over there, so I'm going to take the Bastion Bourbon because I think that'll be a good bonus to have while in the cooking pot. If I can interact with it. I don't seem like I can. Ooh. I think I have to come back before I can interact with it. So let me do something else and then I'll come back and see if I can do it. Even if she's gone, especially when she's gone. Yeah, I can't interact with it right now, so I bet if I beat another level and come back, I can probably do it. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Alright, was there something else I wanted to put here? Yeah, I'll put Mender Mead there for right now. And then I'm gonna upgrade this.
Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends. Now all we need is one last shard.
Well, no worries if I can't do it. Not the end of the world. Holy crap. Alright, defeat 15 different species of beast. Done.
Mercy. The windbags ain't the only beast that drew a bad lot.
Reach level 5. Done.
Conscience. We haven't lost everything, long as we have that.
Beat 12 structures. Done.
Sanctuary. If we can build, we can rebuild.
Booyah. Alright, now I got plenty of cash. So, is there anything else we want to buy over here? I don't actually think there is. I'll pick up another something greasy. I do still maybe want to play around with the pistol at some point. I'll grab a something foul too, because the fire bellows are very interesting to me. Nah, I don't think machete is the weapon for me. It's a cool weapon, but I don't think it's going to be something I'm going to use. I can certainly see why you use it, though. I totally get it. It is really an interesting weapon. Alright, tier 3. Bullets ricochet on contact, or +1 target penetrations per shot. Ooh, this is a really hard choice, actually. I'm gonna go with target penetrations, I think.
That ought to give those dueling pistols a little extra kick.
You're a Hammer fan as well there, Captain? What's your other, what's your combo there, Captain? Hammer and what, if you don't mind my asking? Let's see, what's tier 3 for this? Plus 20% fuel generation or flames cripple foes? Let's go for more fuel generation.
Without an insulated air intake, that thing's liable to blow up on you.
I'll take the risk. Ooh, and I got another memorial thing completed. Spend 10,000 fragments. Wow, that's a lot.
The city, its riches, nothing but fragments now.
And now we've got even more money to spend. Beautiful. I don't think there's anything else I want to spend on just this second, though. Pretty happy with what I've got. So, let's head to the Skyway.
The Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way.
And I think the first thing I want to do is I want to try the Twin Pistols Proving Ground now that I upgraded a little bit. Hammer and Scrap Musket. That is a strange combination. Why did you choose the Scrap Musket, if you don't mind my asking? For me, the musket was a little too slow. That was what kept me away from it.
You have to think fast to survive the wilds, and none thought faster than the slingers. They could shoot their pistols with the speed of a machine.
Alright, so what do I gotta do here? Grab the dueling pistols.
They knew just when to start shooting, and when to stop.
Oh, I gotta pump the button, right? I remember now. There we go. Alright. Took a second to come back to me.
Those pistols could spit out rounds just as quick as you could pull the trigger.
So I messed up the first one, so probably not getting a perfect score, but it's good to know what I gotta do at least.
Learning to hold your fire could be its own challenge.
True, true. I like the auto reload, that's nice too. Alright, I see. So I get a big chunk of points every time one of these show up, and then the points start ticking down until I kill them. Nice. Good when enemies get up close and personal. I can respect that. Mortar was just way too slow for me, but the damage, I did like the damage on there. I don't see how you could not like the damage of the mortar.
No matter how fast you are, you can always get faster.
Alright, so that's first and second place, but what did I need to get third place, or first place, I'm curious. 700, wow! I actually do want to try for that. Oh no, there's something stringy, beautiful.
The slingers could plug you full of holes.
Alright, I'm gonna try something. Let's see how fast I can really go here. You think I can do it? You think I can get the 700? I'm only gonna try once, I think. Wish me luck. Nice. Not bad.
The slingers like to edge each other out using customized pistols.
I can do this, maybe. Possibly.
Eventually, it all comes down to reflexes.
Come on, I'm like halfway there. Oh, come on. I don't know how many more I got. I'm getting there. So close. Oh! Son of a bitch! Oh, 5 points away. Yeah, I'm probably going to upgrade and come back then. That is brutal. 5 points. Whatever the opposite of clutch is, I think that was it.
Quick enough to escape the Calamity.
Brutal. Yeah, so now I can use the stock bot if I wanted to, so that's cool. Yeah, I used keyboard and mouse the first time I played through the game, but I decided I wanted to try controller the second time through for a little bit of variety. Alright, top tier upgrade for the bow. Either arrows can stun or arrows cause knockback. Ooh, I think I'm going to go for arrows can stun. That sounds nice against bosses.
Ain't that the finest breaker's bow you ever seen?
It's beautiful. And then something greasy. What's the fourth tier upgrade? Hell yeah, more damage.
You'd never guess those things been to the wilds and back.
Nope, they are looking good. Alright, so I'm going to try that one more time, because 5 points, that is brutal. Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Just because you're fast don't mean you gotta be reckless.
I didn't even see what the tier 1 upgrade is, but it looks like it's a new skill. I don't even know if that's something I want, but now that I know I can do it, I need to do it, you know? Alright, let's try this. See if the damage helps. Oh yeah, I think that's taking him down a little bit faster. Yeah, I imagine it is a lot easier with a controller than it would be with keyboard and mouse. Ooh, that could cost me. I missed with the first shot there. And I slowed down for a second there. That's dangerous, but I think I'm doing a little better than last time. I think I'm doing just a tiny bit better than last time. Overall, anyway. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm full of doubt. Oh, I'm so close. I think I'm a little closer than I was last time.
I gotta say, kid's the fastest shot I ever seen.
Whew. But yeah, Captain, if you got the tier 1 or the first place prize on this with just keyboard and mouse, color me impressed. That is a hell of a achievement right there. I don't think I could pull that off, honestly.
He blew through slinger range like it was nothing.
Hell yeah. Alright, so let's double check my... Alright, yeah, I got what I want on for the set. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to run over to the distillery and I'll swap out... Oh no.
Folks say Mender mead's good for you. It's like an herb garden in full bloom.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. Let's take on the stockpot and see what we can do here. Wish me luck.
Wolf's down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head.
Next stop, who knows where?
I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this.
The singer. Suppose it is her stockpot. Ooh. Ooh. That sounds weird.
What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once.
Do what you can. Oh, these guys are irritating to fight. There we go.
Once there was a normal Ura girl, but she wasn't born in the Tassel terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Zealandia.
Alright. Ooh, thought I took that down. Wasn't paying close enough attention. My bad.
Folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and raised inside the city, on condition they would never return to the terminals.
That is badass, Drizzt. Congratulations as well. Now, I'm not nearly that good at video games to get that, but if you can, more power to you.
Ura refugees who came into the city had to stay for life. It was a way to reduce the risk of city secrets leaking out.
Not a fan of that. Totalitarian is, I think, how I describe the Ura from what I understand so far.
Away from birth and complications, leaving the girl trapped inside that city with no one but her father.
Ouch. Shoot. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I'm stuck. There we go. Whew.
Her father was sharper than a brusher's pike, so he got a job working for the city's mancers. His daughter barely saw him.
It's unfortunate. Everybody's got a tragic backstory in this game. Ooh. There we go. Let's take this asshole down.
Her father told her nothing of her Ura heritage. He told her nothing of the Mansers. It's for your own good, he said.
Some of them you need upgrades to do? I kind of suspected. Some of them seem like they'd be pretty hard without upgrades.
She took to studying the arts, learned more through music than history books, gained a knack for strings and songs.
You did seem to have a knack for that, it's true. Ooh. Nice.
At first, she tried to be like other girls, but her classmates spread word that her father was an Ura trader, selling out the city.
We're doing good so far. Whew.
One young man stood up for her, or so he led her to believe. He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him.
I sense foreshadowing. Oh, jeez. And then there's this asshole. We got a boss fight. Luckily, if he doesn't summon any additional enemies, he should be actually pretty easy to take down. But if he does, it's going to be as hard as he was the first time. No, he doesn't seem to be... Ooh! That was a close one. So, wow, he does a lot of damage. As soon as I got cocky, he started beating my ass. Should have known. Almost got him. There we go.
The young man convinced her to take him to her family den to meet her father. Spoke of how he wanted to meet a man from the terminals.
I sense a trap. Oh yeah, I forgot my hammer can, it has armor penetrating now, so I can take out of those flowers from close up if it comes to it.
When the young man greeted her father in the Ura's native language, her father flew into a fit of rage and threw them out.
Oops. Ooh, damn it. Almost got him. There we go. Whew. That was a little closer than I would have liked.
Never told her that the Ura's native language is not to be used by foreigners. To do so is a terrible insult.
Oops. It seems like something you'd want to mention, dude. Ooh. Ow! These guys are kicking my ass.
It was then that she decided to escape. The two of them could flee the city together and go to the Tassel terminals.
This one's definitely a bit trickier than the other challenge. I'm not even all the way through, so I expect it to only get worse from here. There we go.
They would hide inside a garbage bin until it got ingested by a scumbag, then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal.
Ooh, two of them. Yeah, the enemy variety isn't too bad, but then again, I think for the length of the game, the enemy variety isn't too bad. You have to take that into consideration as well. And it's not a terribly long game, so I think it kind of works for it. Oh, they can hit each other, awesome! Do my bidding! Nice. Have these guys down in no time. Yes, keep hitting each other. That's awesome. Nice! I wonder if they can get them to take each other out. Ow! As I get cocky. Oops. Ow! I've made mistakes. Ow! Mistakes have been made. Alright, that's one of them. I think one of them did take the other one out too.
Almost succeeded, but the authorities were already there when that scumbag sidled up to the city walls.
And now birds. Ooh, that didn't work too well. Really hoping that would take out a whole bunch of them. No dice. There we go.
The young man had sent the authorities a tip. Told him her father was using her to sell secrets to the Tazzle terminals.
Yeah, if anybody knows what that instrument is, I'd actually be very curious to hear. Ooh. Nice.
She and her father were arrested for treason, but her father got a deal. Returned to work for the Mansers, and she'd go free.
Well, that's a sucky deal. I mean, you have to take it, but still a sucky deal. I gotta take these down quick before they start piling up.
Before they parted ways for the last time, her father whispered a desperate plea. Hurry home to the den, and lock yourself in.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, jeez. I think I found the last level. Oh, a hunch. Alright, just gotta take this guy out then. A few power shots and we'll have this done, I think. And we get that nice song again. I do like that song.
She did as she was told. And deep down underground inside that den, she found a journal written in her father's hand.
Oh god, that wasn't the last level? The kid? Am I fighting clones of me now? That's a little scary.
The next day, the door to the den turned to ash. The girl came up for air, and she saw the Calamity all around her.
Oops. We did it! Yeah, that song is so nice. I love hearing it every time. Soundtracks in Spotify as well. Nice. I didn't know that, but I probably should have went looking for it there. Thanks for letting me know, though, Captain. I do like me some Spotify.
When the kid wakes up, his world's still in pieces, just the way you left it.
Sweet. I don't know if I've actually beaten that one before. I don't know if I even attempted it in my last playthrough, so that is exciting. Alright. Let's see. I don't remember what the hammer proving ground was. Oh, that was the one where we had to destroy everything in a certain amount of time, wasn't it? I want to try that one more time. I'm curious about something. Last time I wasn't even coming close, but I got a hunch now that I'm thinking about it. Ooh, yeah, I think I see how I can do this. Oh no, dang it! I was thinking I could probably use my hammer's special ability to break everything, but then as soon as I grabbed the hammer, it disabled my special ability. It's on to me. Too clever for my own good is the problem.
Always plenty there for smashing.
Hammer time. Can't touch this. I'm gonna restart because I'm doing really badly this time. Smash everything. Can do. That's the kind of command I like to hear. Smash it all. Yeah, I did the hammer challenge before, but I could only get the first two rewards. And somehow I don't think that's going to change this time either. But I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Why not? Nothing to lose. Alright, just gotta focus on making sure I'm getting everything. So I gotta really keep my eye on the ball and make sure I'm not missing anything breakable as I'm moving through. Because there is a lot of stuff that needs to be hit, and not a lot of time to do so. Yep, second prize. Think rolling would be better in some cases? Yeah, you're not wrong, but wow, I did really badly there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get number one there. It was kind of a circle. Kind of a circle-ish, circle-esque. Trev? resembled a circle in some ways, if you kind of squinted at it. Or maybe that's just me. Alright. Enough of that. Let's see what else there is to do. Let's see. I did upgrade the incinerator, or the fire bellows, flame bellows, or something like that. So let's give this a shot.
Grady Incinerator, home of the hottest wings east of Ceylondia.
Sounds like my kind of place.
The incinerator was a dump, and it had a problem with peckers.
Fry peckers before time expires. I'll give it a shot.
Things would swoop in and spread trash all around until we started using fire. We couldn't just torch them all at once. We had to use restraint.
Ooh! Wow! That's a lot of peckers. Oh, I hate the ones that run. I hate the ones that run! Son of a bitch!
The peckers were willing to fight tooth and nail for all that trash.
For some reason. Third prize! Oh, lame. Wow. Don't get a lot of time there. It's the first time we got a third prize on one of these in quite some time. But I will take the something foul for now, because that's an upgrade for this weapon. Oh, there's something sharp in there. Your favorite, Durzak. Crow busters! I ain't afraid no crows. Alright, taking off, Captain. Well, good to see you. Thank you again for the follow, and I hope I will see you around. And either way, have a good rest of your weekend. Alright. Let's go slap on that upgrade real quick, because I really do kind of like the fire bellows.
I almost think those peckers like getting cooked.
Yeah, somehow I don't think that's actually the case, but nice theory. Alright, what's the tier 4 upgrade? Faster attack speed or damage resistance while firing. Ooh, that's a tough one. I think I'm actually going to save my cash for right now, since I don't plan to switch to it anytime soon. And for the moment, we will just move on. Urzendra Gate, shard detected. Zulf's agents must also want the final shard, knowing it is key to undoing the harm they caused. Well, we're not going to let them get it. We're going to kick their ass.
One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is.
So
a mess
see.
Like that could have only been made by hand.
Homemade mess, I like it.
Calamity failed. And he's right. The Uras stand as living proof of that.
Ow. Well, looks like now we gotta fight the Ura for the shard. And they don't, here to play nice. That's fine! That's fine, I got ass kickings enough for everybody. Hello?
At the heart of the Calamity was a simple idea.
What's that?
We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out.
It's a dangerous idea, if you ask me. Ooh. Not too bad that time.
A lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me.
I notice he doesn't say which one of them he was. I don't think I didn't notice that, old man. You still haven't explained where you come from.
We sought solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kid's going right now.
Near as far. Must be traveling a long way then. Ooh, lots of them down here. I'll take them. Keep nailing me with one shot. There we go. I can take him, though. Alright, where do we want to go from here? Want to make sure to get my exploring in.
Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit.
Nice. That seems to be the way forward, so what's up here? Anything? No, nothing up here. Had to check. Don't want to miss any materials this late in the game. In RimWorld, one of my dudes was a pyromaniac since I lived in the mountain. Dwarf Fortress flashbacks once he mentally broke and started to light all the mushrooms he could find in a cave. Oh man, how did that one end? That sounds like it would end in tragedy or hilarity. Or, you know, both. Dwarf Fortress style. There's like you a Dwarf Fortress player from back in the day? Oh, he's glad to see another one of those. I freaking love me some Dwarf Fortress.
But it didn't come from one of our people.
Ooh. Oh! Knocked her off! Badass! I'll take it. That is a cool way to kill something fancy. Alright. Speaking of materials I don't want to miss. Ah, another barge.
It came from an Ura, a brilliant young scientist named Ven.
Alright. Oh yeah, you kind of have to play with Lazy Noob Pack.
The sharpest knives in the city's drawer.
A Lazy Noob Pack isn't just for lazy noobs, it's for pretty much anybody that is a masochist, I think. No shame in that. Whew. I can get him in 2 shots if I'm quick.
With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnels shut in a flash.
Oh jeez. I see where this is going.
Just like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone.
Day 3 night, it said. So we've been traveling for a while at this point. We gotta keep at it. Even if they're not letting me get any sleep now. Those bastards!
This discovery was never to be used, they said. Except as a last resort.
Oh jeez, how often does that work out? Seen this story before. Hey, we made this awesome super weapon, but don't use it, okay? Hi. Aurora having to fight the birds too. Good, you bastards. If I have to fight for the shards, then you assholes should too. At least I can break these crystals easy enough. They look a little spooky, but they break like anything else. I like the noise they make. It's actually kind of satisfying, a little ticking noise.
But Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own.
Didn't like being manipulated, you say? I can't imagine. Something wrong. Interesting. Don't remember what that one's for, if I found it yet. Guess I'll know when I come across it. Alright, let's keep breaking through. Yeah, everyone, I'm a big fan of everyone trying out Dwarf Fortress, even if it's not their cup of tea. It's just such a unique experience. And you know how I feel about unique experiences.
Little science project.
Oh, goddamn.
Blow up in their faces.
That's not good. So is that how this all happened? Sabotage? Sure sounds like that's the story here. Grab all the cash I can. So we're getting pretty near the end of the game, I think.
Imagine how Ven must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger.
Oh, jeez. Don't even want to think about that. That's complex emotions to think about right there. Day 7, dawn.
But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard.
Alright. Oh, son of a bitch. I hit you with my hammer till you die. That's what you get. Alright, there's the shard. I imagine a big battle. Grab it. Ow! Ow! Son of a...
Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front.
That's all I'm saying. Did he take my shard? Did that jerk take my shard? Not cool, dude. Alright, these guys I don't like either. I think these guys actually may be my least favorite enemy in the game. Because you can't use your shield against their shots, and I hate that because I like my shield. There we go.
For now, Kid had little choice but to pick up where the Calamity left off.
So it would appear. Son of a bitch! Legendary panties with carp symbol. Oh man, I think that's another really cool thing about that game is anyone that's played Dwarf Fortress for a while gets stories.
There's someone we figured needed rescuing. Zia.
Yeah, we gotta get her back. I doubt she's in a good situation. Don't give him what he wants, he will die, or he'll kill everybody.
Fell back, no doubt planning the next move, but we knew ours already.
Because that's the other thing, is sometimes if you don't give those dwarves what they want, they just go ballistic and kill everybody, and that's also an unwanted situation. Alright, so I got 2 something wrong, so that's cool. Don't know what that weapon is, but it's the last one, so probably something I'm going to want to have.
Toughest thing about using that gas can is keeping a grip on it.
Or refuse to eat, yeah, there's that too. There's all kinds of terrible things that can happen if you don't give a dwarf what they want. They will make your life miserable.
Something we had to do before going after that last shard.
Yeah, and shows a skeleton tile. Zoltan's Hollow. Zia detected. The Earl launched their assault on the Bastion from this outpost. Zia must be here. Let's go rescue her then.
Well, now it's personal, ain't it?
Yep, the definition. Is that a weapon over there?
It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. They never saw him coming.
Ooh yeah. The Calamity Cannon.
He gets his hands on the care package I sent him. The Ura found a way to keep the Calamity from spreading through Sultan's Hollow.
Ooh, that does some damage.
Kid has to put a damper on their plans.
I will do so. I'll wreck all their stuff then. Screw these guys. Oh, it's got splash damage too. I gotta be careful for that. Wow, that does a lot of damage in a widespread. Yeah, that game is one of a kind there, Durzok. Last I heard, the creator of the game, Toady1, said he thinks he's got another 10 years of development before it's where he wants it to.
Pretty fancy, even.
10 years? Can you even imagine what it would look like in 10 years? I can't, I know that much. Don't have that kind of an imagination.
They ain't used to having visitors around.
Ooh.
They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together.
Uh-oh. Not sure I like where this is going.
Break enough of those things and the Calamity rocks slink back into the ground.
Well, that sounds like a bad thing, but then again, if I'm trying to kick their ass, may as well go all the way, right? Well, his current plan to add to the game, the thing he's actively working on right now is he's making it so your dwarves can actually leave your settlement. And they can go out and interact with other settlements, and they can attack things that are off the map. And that's something that he's been planning for years and years. And that's really, it's a huge upgrade to the game.
Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind they are planted in the Bastion.
Yeah, I just got another vigil done. Yeah, raids and diplomacy. That should be pretty cool. I want to see that, definitely. All the upgrades he's talked about are things I'd like to see.
In a panic right about now.
I'd imagine. Ooh. Yeah, I'm kind of breaking all their stuff. I don't imagine they're pleased about it. Ooh. Another one of these bastards.
Stick their little rattletail pets on the kid.
Hate rattletails. Nice, right off the edge.
Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
Yeah, so they are. They're not standing up very well to me anyway. Boom. There we go. It's got a very long distance, so you just gotta aim it manually if it's outside of the auto target range, so I can do that. And luckily these guys won't fire if you get up close on them, so that's what you really have to do. Just get up close and melee them. And then they can't do much. But if there's multiple, then they don't mind firing on their compatriots, so that's where you get into trouble. In conclusion, I hate rattletails. Is what I'm getting at here. Yes, I definitely played back in the day where if you went fishing, you'd probably be murdered by a carp.
Here to the terminals must know he's in town. Kid returns their greeting tenfold.
Those were fun times. And by fun, I mean terrifying. But yeah, I definitely played during that that era.
Easy targets.
Ooh.
Most of the Ura's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow.
Ooh. I get the turrets take out the conductor on its own. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Ooh yeah. More conductors. Take out all the conductors. Oh, is that thing shooting the eyes? Oh wow. That is a big weird eye plant. That is creepy. Yeah, that is hella creepy. Let's take this thing down. There we go. And it is down. Dealt with. Alright, so now we just gotta take care of the rest of these, oops, wrong button. Take care of the rest of the conductors as we're moving through. Ooh. Make sure the security system doesn't murder me. Yeah, unfortunately, the auto-targeting doesn't see the conductors at all. So I have to manually target all of them. Luckily, this is one of the easier weapons to auto-target, because I can hold the button down and rotate the stick while I'm holding it. So that's nice, at least.
They're keep hanging on to that barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther.
Yeah, guess that would be a good reason to fight. Ah! Shoot, the hammer is auto-targeting now. There we go, that should take care of her. Maybe? There we go. Waiting for one of those ricochets to do the job. Alright, which way now? Over here? Yep, over here. Boom! And a hammer to finish him off.
Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening.
Bewildered and then dead. Not a good combination, but I'll take it. That sounded dangerous. What do we got up here?
Maybe they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid.
A kid with a giant arsenal and a never give up attitude. That's something to consider too. Boom.
They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong.
This is what you get for breaking the Bastion. I don't approve of that. Break my Bastion, will you? I
Yes,
think
our
not.
people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it.
I am trying to fix it, this is true. Let's see, I don't know if there... Oh, there is a generator nearby. Shoot. Alright, let's take that out as quick as possible. And done. Ooh. It was a little dangerous.
Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over. Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better.
Yeah, I suppose. Don't know if it would have saved him, but certainly would have saved somebody, I think. Zolf played this dumb, is the bottom line. Yeah, don't fuck with the kid. The kid's a badass.
Maybe I should have trusted him. Told him everything I knew.
Yeah, maybe you shoulda. I agree. Maybe you shoulda. But too late now. Ow, ow. Oh, there's one still alive. No, you don't. There we go. Alright, what else we got? I see security.
Zolf, the Ura, they have every reason to be angry.
They do.
Beyond angry.
That's the
As
depressing
the hour
part.
grows desperate, the Ura bring out their big guns.
I think I did want to go back there. Trying to figure out where all the goodies are hidden. I think maybe it was over here. Ah! You just teleported off the cliff there. I like it. There we go. Whew. It's dangerous, but worth it. Didn't even notice him there. I was so greedy trying to get to the something wrong. Greed, man. It'll kill you every time. Whew.
But when this is all over, it'll all be water under the bridge.
Will it? I'm not sure it will be. Not entirely convinced of that. I mean, it's a nice thought, but we did kind of unleash WMD, and now we're kind of kicking their asses again. Tower of Durzak once again prevails. Nice. I like the name. Good branding. Good branding. Yeah, I was going to say, this is going to trigger the security, I can tell. Keep taking him out.
There's nothing standing in his way no more.
But there are some more goodies up ahead, so I'll grab those first.
He sees the Tazzle terminals loom large on the horizon. All those dreams snuffed out in the Calamity. We'll bring him back, way out there on the edge of the world. That's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time.
Oh, it isn't? Then how is it like? She is over there. Hello?
Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now.
Yeah, there is that.
You weren't kidnapped.
Oh, God.
No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people.
Oh, yeah, you kind of are ruling chat right now, Durzak, with an iron fist.
You had
Good
to
deal.
see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true.
And it was true, wasn't it? Ah, goddamn.
Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you?
Oh, this is tragic.
They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back.
This just keeps getting more tragic.
I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
I know. I have questions about your methods, though. Alright, let's check the forge. So something wrong is for the Calamity cannons. What kind of upgrades does that get? Ooh, rockets will not launch automatically. I like that.
First step to learning the Calamity cannon is knowing about the machinery overrides.
Better charge up speed? I like the sound of
Who would have
that.
taught a kid to do a thing like that?
And now I'm out of cash, but I think I got another vigil too, so let me go cash that in and see what that gets me. Oh, raise 13,000 land pieces. Nice.
The country. She's all to pieces now, but still looking good.
I'm doing decent on vigils. I'm happy with it. Alright, so what's the tier 3 for Calamity Cannon? I'm curious. More reload speed. Ooh.
Good thing I didn't throw away the manual.
I think I actually might carry this with me for a little while. This is pretty badass. Oh, and that completed another vigil as well. Upgrade 5 weapons to tier 3. Alright.
The inspiration. A forge can fashion anything.
Booyah. Alright, doing well.
Sometimes I want to ask him, why do any of this? But truth is, I don't want to know.
Yeah. Nah, I want to use the Calamity Cannon, but I think Breaker's Bow's got to be the way. Yeah, they mention in one of the tooltips that you can switch between upgrades, but I appreciate you letting me know regardless. I leveled up? No, I have not leveled up recently. Yeah, but only in the Bastion, only at the upgrade place itself. I'm getting close to another level.
Once the kid gets that last shard from Zolf, it'll all be over.
There's a Calamity Cannon proving ground? Holy crap, I gotta see this. We are pretty close to the end,
probably
Draft.
didn't know they were being watched from Manser Observatory. It was the perfect spot to test something no one's meant to know about.
As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure we're going to be finishing Bastion tonight, so yeah, you can get repetitive, but I think it finishes right around the time you'd start feeling a little repetitive.
Only trouble was, something about the place drove the windbags crazy.
Oh, that wasn't right. Sorry, I hit the wrong thing. Thought I was supposed to take out the, those things.
The Mansers conducted their most secretive research far east of the city.
Let's try that again. This one's horrible on a controller? Well, we'll find out soon. Yeah, I think this would be easier with a mouse. Oh wow, there's a lot of them.
Best stand well.
Oh, damn it.
Clear of that impact. You can cause a lot of collateral damage.
Yeah, this one sucks.
Be careful.
I'm not even gonna... This one blows. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and finish Bastion tonight. I think we're close enough that it's gonna be worth our while. So let's go for it. Let's see if we can. See if we can pull it off,
Part
shall
of
we?
the rippling walls floated by, so I caught the kid's old knapsack.
Oh, hey. Oh, that's gonna be another one of the memories, I think. Well, we're not gonna go for that right now. I don't think. Oh, or do we want to do that? Do we want to do that? What do you guys think? Should I go for the bid roll or should I go for the ending? I'll let you guys weigh in on it if you want to. I'm gonna grab a drink of water while you're thinking about it. Don't think there's anything else to do here. I don't think anything new would have gotten unlocked. First time you've seen it? Well, let's check it out then.
It's hard to sleep easy these days, what with everything that's happened.
Oh, you were too late, Drav. Sorry. I waited.
Zolf. Very soon the kid's gonna have to face that man again. For the last time.
So, this one's about Zolf. Interesting. Hey, Zolf. What's going on? Start clearing the place out so we got plenty of room to move. Oh, jeez. I have to fight these guys for a challenge mode? That may be too much for me. Yeah, this is gonna be hard.
They met on the worst day of Zulf's life. There in the Hanging Gardens, he aimed to throw it all away.
Oh, I hate these guys. So many of them. I did the other two challenges, so I hope I can pull this one off too. I'm feeling good about Bastion today. Getting a lot done. There we go. Take him out. Ooh.
It wasn't the first time Zulf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him.
Ouch. Who's next? Gotta get them right when they pop up so I can get that first critical shot off. Oh!
He grew up hungry in the tunnels of the Tassel terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylonian missionary living there.
Oh, the laser beam ones. That's irritating. They do so much damage and
Once
they
got
fire
sloppy
immediately.
with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out. Instead, he offered to take him in.
Well, that's kind. Ow.
That missionary raised Zulf like a gentleman, like it was his own son.
That's
Taught him
nice of him.
theology, history, and mercy.
Yeah, could use a little bit more of that, I suspect. The hell are these things? Minis? Never saw mini rattletails. That's new. They're so tiny. Little babies. Little babies that need to be hit with hammers. Like most babies, let's be honest. Get them! Oh, there's so many of them. Too many. Too many rattletails. Get the big one, too. I'm doing actually pretty good. I've barely taken any hits on this wave. I have to keep that up if I can. Really, it's fighting the Ura that's going to be the toughest in this challenge.
When
Those
the
guys are
missionary
really tough.
passed away, Zulf promised to continue his work to bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Ceylondia.
No, this bow is pretty badass. You're right. Nice.
Zulf started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen. And listen they did.
Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, holy shit. I did some damage. That's not good. Alright, there's a problem. These guys are I didn't even expect to see. I wasn't thinking about it, but yeah, these guys are a huge issue.
He advocated tolerance and argued that the Ura should atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people.
That's a good philosophy. I like that. The question is, what happened? 12 waves are made, including this one. It's a long one. I'm gonna try, though.
However, Zulf felt he could only do so much in the Tassel terminals. He needed Ceylondia to know the Ura had changed.
Ah. More of these bastards. Take them down quick before they can start flooding me, since they're coming in staggered. That's at least a good thing. Ow! And bleed guys, too. Them I gotta watch out for.
He decided to do what the missionary did many years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a savage land.
Ah, I hate how they dodge my shots at a range. Alright, that one's down. Okay, now your partner. Oh, they're spawning. Shoot laser beam guys. Oh my god, look at this! This place is something else. Holy crap. Alright, this is a bad combination. Wow, look at this. It's intense. This one wave is wiping me out. Ow. Wow, these guys really work together really well. Ranging me right the hell out here. Whew.
The journey was hard, but he knew how to fend for himself. And then at last, Zolf saw the rippling walls on the horizon.
Yeah, this, I don't know if I can finish this. 9 reflections remain. That's too many. Ooh. Shoot! There goes the last of those.
He endeared himself to city folk straight away, and in turn he fell in love with the city and its people. One in particular.
Oh, dang it! Dang it! More laser beam turrets! Why more laser beam turrets? Holy crap, look at how many shots are filling there! So goddamn many! Now, this is absurd, is what this is. This is just spam, is what it is. Alright, when there's this many of them, at least I can pick them off at a distance somewhat reliably. Whew. Probably another one here somewhere, right? Oh, there's another one hiding over there, that bastard.
This young lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zolf.
Oh, I'm
She
in bad
told him
shape.
she knew all the city's best kept secrets.
7 reflections remain. I am in bad shape. I don't know, man. Oh, I'm poisoned. Oh, this is probably it.
The Hanging Gardens
man.
was her favorite spot. It was there that Zolf clasped her hands and proposed in proper Caelandian style.
Oh, jeez. And of course, one of these guys. Oh, oh yeah, I've got some continues. Use those. Oh no! Ouch. Got too close to the edge. Haven't had that happen in a while. And this is the boss version, just to be clear. This isn't one of the regular ones. Almost got him, though. Ooh, there we go.
He celebrated with his friends long into the night. Joy and revelry like he'd never seen.
Oh,
Too
man.
bad he couldn't remember it all.
Ooh. That was close. Holy crap. So much damage. Oh,
Don't worry
wow.
about it.
You guys are brutal. Wow, those
He
spear
woke up
guys.
alone underground inside the Ura Caelandian War Memorial, built like an Ura den. But something was wrong.
Oh, come on, I really want to hear how this ends. Don't keep me hanging. So many of these little bastards. I'll chase these guys down since I think they're the bigger threat. I'll go ahead and spam my special ability too, because there's just so many of them. Alright, I think I used I used all my special ability tonics. That's all I'm getting out of that. Oh, there's another generator. I didn't even see that there. Crap! That's why they're all coming from. Crap! There goes my health again. Oh, there's got to be another generator somewhere, doesn't there? Yep, there is. Son of a bitch. come on, I really want to hear the rest of the story.
That story didn't end well anyway.
Ah, damn it. Oh no, not restart area, damn it.
The Calamity took everything from us. Might be it took even more from Zolf.
Oh, that was a good try, but that one is really hard. I'm glad I got to try it though. Maybe I will try it again later, but for right now, let's move forward, shall we? I think there's only one place left to go, isn't there? Yep. The Tezel Terminals, Zolf detected. He bides his time within the remains of the Ura's massive underground sprawl. Once you enter this area, there is no turning back. Are you ready? Hell yes, let's do it!
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away.
So they finally lost
He'll
contact.
be alright.
Heck yeah, I will.
Got his lifelong friend to keep him company. The Calamity hit the Tezel Terminals hardest of all. Just needs to get that shard from Zolf and come on home.
Whew. And the danger level is still high. These Ura enemies are so dangerous. They do damage so fast and they're so difficult to really pin down.
No chance anything survived.
Yeah, it would appear so.
You know why Zolf went back there.
Why is that?
The place was his home.
True. Good place, good reason to go back as
All his
any.
old friends and family were there. Taken by the Calamity. Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting.
That's a little scary to think about. Ooh. See what I'm talking about damage?
You know what's funny?
Ooh. What's funny?
Well,
I'm wondering. Tell me what's funny. He's dragging it out.
all of us are waiting for a kid.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Ouch, poisoned. Yeah, the whole world's waiting for a kid to save him. What do you know?
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right?
Yeah. True enough. Ooh. They're coming. Coming in strong. Ooh. That was getting dangerous. Think I got everybody though. Whew. Oh, yeah. This area is not going to show any mercy, I suspect. But we're going to keep going.
But Zia, there's another reason I've been telling you all this.
Oh, so all this has been him telling Zia stories. That's why he's been talking this whole time. The way he's been telling her.
When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete.
Alright.
This disease the Earth planet here will go away.
That's good. I sense a but. So what's the but? Of course, I gotta kill the enemies before he gets to the point, naturally.
What happens to Zolf will no longer matter.
I suppose that's true. still, why tell her everything? What's the goal been here? Oh, jeez.
Zealandia will be whole again.
Ah, jeez. Oh, no! Wow. That was dangerous.
Everything will be back to normal.
Whew.
Everyone will be alright.
Sounds great. But what's the but? Gotta be a but there, right?
Problem is, we'll all be gone.
What? I think you're gonna have to clarify there. Kinda missing something.
We're not gonna die. It's more like all of this will just stop.
A little vague. You're gonna have to clarify a bit for me. I move forward carefully.
Things will go back to the way they used to be. That's the power of the Bastion.
Wait, what do you mean the way they used to be?
This whole place is a living record of the times before the Calamity. The way things were before this story.
Sure.
Good times, right?
Alright, I can jump. It's a nice endgame ability right there. Whoop. I know it's a platformer.
You'll be your old self again. Think of all those times that didn't go your way.
I don't know. Nice! Double power shot of those guys.
Little setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at him.
So it's literally turning back time, essentially, is what I'm understanding. Oh, shoot! Oh, it's all falling! No, we gotta run.
No mistakes.
We gotta go. Ooh, no, we gotta go. We're leaving. Sorry, dudes.
Anyone you've ever heard. Everything you've ever done, you could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand? Wouldn't you agree?
It would be, but it's
Well,
also dangerous philosophy. I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea.
I guess there's nothing more to say.
Wow, and that's it. As far as what he's got to say then. And now we fight! Wow, those guys do so much damage. I've seen it before, and yet it's always shocking to me.
Who am I kidding?
Eh. Yeah, he's always got something more to say, doesn't he? Now, where do we go from here? Over this way?
Look. There's something else.
What is it?
A confession.
Alright.
How come I know so much about the Bastion?
The thought had occurred to me.
Well, I designed the place.
Damn it!
But that's beside the point.
Is it? I think that actually is the point. Oh, he just teleported off the edge. Ah!
There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time.
What's that?
You can't test it.
Oh, yeah, there's that. So, we don't even know if it'll
you're
work.
Probably wondering if the Calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again?
Thought had
After
occurred.
the Bastion does its thing.
Good thought. What's the answer?
The answer is...
No!
I don't know.
What? That's it? That's all you got for me?
ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell.
See, that's a fair thing to wonder.
Why would you even want another way? Unless
What?
you wanted to stay here with us.
Seems like a fair thing to wonder, I think. Ooh. Platforming. What is happening to my screen? Am I freezing? Am I too cold here? No, it seems to have... No, it's still there. You can see the little frost creeping in from the edge of the screen.
That's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
Doesn't know. It doesn't sound too certain either way. Hello, what's this? The batterygram?
The weight of the Calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go.
Nice!
Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking.
What's that? Strictly speaking, as it were. Alright, where do we go from here? Might trigger a colossal smash. I bet that's... Wow. Alright, so I got some power here. Alright. Smash through the walls. Deal with that. What's the Bastion's other function, I wonder?
If ever the monument blew out and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry.
Alright.
Next, we'd detonate the cores and we'd take off away from here.
Wow. It's overkill a little, maybe? Possibly. Seems like it. I mean... yeah, this is the final area, I believe, Trev. Almost got this thing finished.
Ain't it?
Yeah, just a bit. I said I need to go over here. Ah, alright, I see it's a little sled over here, isn't it? There we go. Bastion's auxiliary function was designed to enable a mass evacuation of Caelandia's people.
You know Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you?
I also know I have to have it. But it kind of doesn't matter what they're planning to give up. I have to take it from them.
And the Ura, all they want now is to see the Bastion fall.
So it would seem. No reasoning with them like that.
Zolf dedicated his life to a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelandia.
Ow. Boom. This is pretty OP.
Imagine the city would try to wipe the Ura out.
But it's also only available at this point of the game, so makes sense.
Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he?
Hasn't he? Oh, there's
He tried to
the...
warn you about his plans.
He did, I suppose. Ah, there's that guy with a shard. Give it back! Ooh. Bastard, give me the shard!
For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter.
Give me the shard! Oh, where'd he go now? There he is. Give me the shard. Give me the shard.
It ain't a simple matter of pride either.
Son of a bitch. Ooh. The shard. So close. There it is.
One thing's for sure. The Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zulf all the way home.
No, I can't imagine they are happy about that, come to think of it. Since I am wrecking everything now with a freaking battering ram. And I've got the last shard. All I have to do is get it back to the Bastion now. Zulf! Alright, so we have a choice. Abandon Zulf's body and press forward with a battering ram. Zulf's situation is hopeless and a distraction. His plan to avenge the Ura only brought more suffering. All that matters is the safe return of the shard. Or we take Zulf with us, abandon the battering ram and pick up Zulf's body instead. Zulf is badly injured but breathing. It appears his countrymen turned on him as their situation grew desperate. He nearly destroyed the Bastion, and yet... What do you think we should do, folks? Do we save Zulf's life despite everything he did? Or do we take him with us? He's one of the only 4 known survivors of the world, and he did help us originally. If anybody's got any thoughts, chime in. I'm going to take another sip of water. This is a tough choice. This certainly is a tough choice. I know which one I'd choose, but if anybody has any opinions, let me hear it. I think everybody who's watched me before knows which one I plan to choose. It's pretty obvious for me. I am such a Boy Scout in these games. And that's why, being a giant Boy Scout, I am going to take Zulf with us. I gotta save him, even though he's done all these terrible things. What are we gonna accomplish by killing more dudes? Nope, Zulf. Zulf, today's your lucky day. Taking you back to the Bastion.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zulf in the other. Ain't much of a fight.
He's heavy, and we don't have any weapons now, but we just have to get him out of here. That's all we gotta do. Just take Zulf, get back to the Bastion with him and the shard, and everything's good. We're golden. That's it.
Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright.
Yeah, everything will be good. Just gotta restore the Bastion. That's it.
You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
Sure sounds like she is. Oh, jeez. I got no weapons.
I set my sail, fly, the wind it will take me.
No, I got no weapons.
Back to my home, sweet home.
No. Can't defend myself.
Clouds are making way for me.
Come on.
I'm coming home.
That was my last healing potion.
Sweet home.
I got nothing. I can't fight you guys.
Your star, you left it burning for me.
They just stopped.
Mother, I'm here.
Ow! Did you see that?
Open wide. Feel your heart and it's glowing. I'm welcome home.
Kid's probably dealt with Zulf by now.
Yeah, we did.
Take your
It reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days?
And of course, he's still got some more stories to tell. With the fate of the Bastion out of his hands, Rux passes the time by telling Zia stories. We're back.
Hey, kid.
Oh, jeez.
Get up, kid.
I'm trying.
Come on, that ain't funny. I said get up.
I know.
That's more like it.
Alright.
Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk.
Can do.
The Bastion. It's finally finished.
Fixed up like new.
Now, there's something I want you to see.
And what is that? In the Calamity, the Tazal terminals were ripped out from underground and cast towards the stars.
Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
Alright, let's talk to everybody.
Hey, kid. You can undo the Calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you. Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
I suppose. What else? Ah, tell Rux what happened to Zulf.
Zulf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
Yeah, that is true.
You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
Suppose I did at this point.
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
Yeah, just gotta turn back time and hope, I guess. What's Zia got to
I
say?
made it.
Whoa!
So, let's see. You can either prevent the Calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes. If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world. Zulf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed. When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up. Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the Calamity, not before.
Yeah, I suppose she didn't have a great life before the Calamity. Well, that's everything there is to talk about. So all there is now is the final choice. First choice, Restoration. Initiate the Bastion's Restoration Protocol. Caution, this process will restore it to a previous world state and is irreversible. Use only as erected. Or Evacuation. Initiate the Bastion's Evacuation Protocol. Caution, this process will cause irreparable damage to the core receptacles, disabling the Restoration Protocol. So, we either restore to exactly the way it was and hope that somehow things happen differently. Or we hit the Evacuation Protocol and we learn to live with the world the way it is. This is the toughest choice of the whole game. But once again, I'll ask if anyone has anything to weigh in on it. Feel free to let me know what you would choose to do. This is tough, because on one hand, obviously fixing everything, saving all those lives that were lost, all those lands that were destroyed, it's so tempting. It seems almost obvious. Restore everything, but, number one, there's no way to know for sure if it'll work. And number two, if you restore everything exactly the way it was, who's to say this won't all happen again? Who's to say it hasn't all happened again? What if we already did the restoration and just led back here? And the other choice is Evacuation, which is just we learn to live with the world as it is. We go out and explore, see what there is to see in the world. And, put all this behind us, all this badness. And in the end, I think evacuation's the right choice.
Oh, mother. And here I figured you'd had enough of me by now. You could have undone the Calamity itself. But instead you want to stay in a world like this. I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea of carrying on with you here. We can't go back no more, but I suppose we could go wherever we please. And if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look in their faces when we dock this thing right on their doorstep.
Yeah, there is that.
Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
Aye, aye, Captain. And that, folks, is Bastion. Hope you enjoyed watching it, because I did enjoy playing it a second time. Cute little game, very fun. Lot to enjoy in there. So yeah, I mentioned I think evacuation is the right thing, because the other way, with evacuation we know what'll happen. With restoration we don't. There's no way to know until we press it, and once we do that, there's no turning back. Oh, thank you, Drav. I appreciate that. So yeah, I think the best thing to do, I mean, we know the Ura survived, so I bet there's a good chance there's other survivors out there somewhere in the world. It doesn't seem like Ceylondia was all that big of a country. So hey, now they get to go out there, they get to go explore, and who knows what they'll find. Will they find Bastion too? Probably not, but who knows. They have opportunities now. We know that there is hope in the future. I like that. I like that idea very much, and that's why I chose it. Very cool music in the background too. Sorry I'm talking over it. It's kind of how I do. Of course, the soundtrack of Bastion is not hard to find out there. You can purchase it on Steam. I think it comes with certain versions of Bastion. And as someone mentioned earlier, you can find it on Spotify as well, so if you've liked any of the music you've heard in here, please go check it out. It's good. I guarantee you, there's good. There's never hope. I think that is the most Drav thing you've said all day, Drav. But yeah, Bastion. I like this game. I like this game, and I didn't come close to 100%ing it. As you saw, there's a lot of little challenges here and there you can do as well. And you can use the shrines as well to really ratchet up the difficulty if this seems like too easy of a game, which, to me, no, this is enough of a challenge for me. I'm happy with it. Yeah, Bastion. That's another game finished. I think this is game 21 finished on the stream. Not bad. So, next time we stream, what will we be doing? Well, ideally we'll be playing some more Deadly Premonition, but I'll have to see if I can get it working. If I don't get it working, well, the backup plan is we move on to the next game on the list, and that game is Oxenfree. It is a point-and-click adventure game about a bunch of teenagers going to an island and having spooky things happen. I've heard it's very good. I'm very interested in seeing it. It's also supposed to be pretty short. There's actually a chance I could finish the whole thing in one stream. So if that doesn't sound like your thing, then, well, we won't be doing it for very long. And I'll have it set up on that stream so you'll be able to see what I'm playing after that as well. If you want to do that, feel free to check in. It's only 3 a.m. time to start your next game. It's 8 a.m. for me, and I am tired. And I got work tomorrow too, or today, I suppose, tonight. night shift pronouns. Always tricky. And yeah, here I went a whole half hour longer than usual, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't mind going long sometimes. And this was definitely a night to go a little long. Once I saw we were getting near the ending, I'm like, hell, I just want to finish it off. Let's go ahead and show off the ending to this game. So yeah, I would be very curious to know what everyone thought of Bastion. Let me know either here or in Discord later if you prefer. I'd be curious to hear how you thought this compared to Transistor, which was their follow-up to Bastion, but I actually played it earlier in the stream. Day just started. No, this is Night Guy too late. This is Night Guy bedtime. Although I'll probably be up for a little bit. Lots of little stuff to take care of after a stream. So usually after a stream, I'm backing up the video to YouTube and chatting with people in Discord. While watching whoever we host, of course. That's always a nice way to wind down. I enjoy that. Honestly, that's why I always invite people to join me on a host, because that is where I'm going, and that is how I'm unwinding, and I like to invite people to unwind with me as well. Bastion seems like a decent little game, but it shouldn't be any longer. It got a bit repetitive at the end. And don't forget, I did do a bunch of the challenge missions here and there, so it could actually be shorter if you just played the storyline, certainly. But yeah, you're right. I've said it before. I like a game that comes in, does what it wants to do, and then leaves. It doesn't overstay its welcome, as I like to say. And I think Bastion's a game that doesn't overstay its welcome. Just about every area introduces either a new weapon, or a new enemy, or a new boss, or some other new mechanic. And that's really important. You always need to be showing something new, or taking the old things and putting them into a clever configuration. Otherwise, yeah, you do get a repetitive game out of that. And that's very easy to do. It's very tempting to just stretch your game out by just, you know, mixing up the level elements and the enemy elements over and over and over again to make lots of new levels. And Bastion doesn't do that, and I'm glad. And you're right, I think it does come close. It skirts the edge of overstaying its welcome, but doesn't quite hit there. That's key for me. Alright, and so we unlock New Game Plus mode. You start the game with all your weapons and XP, new shrine idols and distillery spirits. You can build all of the structures in any order. And use the shrine all the time. If you turn the shrine on all the time, the game will be a hell of a challenge, let me tell you. Alright, so, folks, that is going to be the stream for tonight. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, because I had a lot of fun playing. Even with all the technical issues, this was very fun. And I enjoyed chatting with all of you, as I always do, so thank you. So if you're still hanging around and you haven't hit follow yet, now would be the time to do so if you want to get notified next time I go live, which will be next week. This is our last stream of the week. And like I said, we'll be playing Deadly Premonition if I can get it working. If not, we will be moving on to Oxenfree for the day. And having said that, let me drop some links on you in chat. I'm going to start with my Twitter, which is another way to follow me and find out when I go live. And also, I will sometimes tweet nerdy stuff that I do IRL. Also, a link to my YouTube where I archive all of my videos, so if you want to see some of the stuff you've seen here again, or want to see some complete playthroughs of some cool games, feel free to go check that out. I'm going to put in a link to my Discord too. As I was saying, that is how I chat with viewers when I'm not streaming. Best way to get a hold of me, best way to chat with some of the other viewers if you enjoyed chatting with them. So feel free to click on that and see if it's for you. I invite everybody in. And lastly, I'm going to put my support links in chat. If and only if you feel like you want to go a little above and beyond to help support what I'm doing here in the stream, then those are the links. Will show you the best way to go about it, but please don't feel obligated because one way or another the stream will go on. So having said all that, I think we're going to throw a host over to good friend of the stream, Pikachu, who is currently playing some Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now I know I don't plan to get a Switch anytime soon, so this is about the best way I'm going to experience the game, because honestly it does look good. So feel free to come over with me and check out the game, check out Pikachu if you haven't as well. But if you can't, or don't want to, then I'll just say, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you're at in the world, and I'll see you folks around. Take care of yourselves.